Hello, and welcome back. I don't know. I feel like I usually have something in the background, but it's feeling very quiet today. And I don't know why. But we're gonna do Luddle. And then Limbus. Which apparently, I don't know what happened to my source for it, but Limbus is missing its source, so I might have to make that. Maybe. It's human. It's jungler, top, male, melee. Oh, it doesn't use mana. Garen? Not Garen. It is top. Still, it's not mana-less. It's human. Demacia. I'm going to guess Set because he's part human. Half human, half Stein. And there you go. Hello. You got it. She's been set a few times. What's This Karen? No? Jarvan? Yes. Only three characters just shout Demacia. They all do it when they ult, too. Abilities. That one is Jace. Jace to the skies. Shock Blast. Wait, Shock Blast. I think that's his Q then. Yeah. Emoji. Baguette. I don't know, LeBlanc. Woman. Fiora. Why Baguette? Alright, and Flash, is this Evelyn? No. Feel like I don't I could have seen this or I could not have seen this. It's very either or. I'm not quite sure who this is. They're giving out a hand. What other skins would be like this? They look very thin. They've got a very thin hand. Vladimir? No. I don't know. Oh no, that must be a weapon. Is that Diana? I think they're holding out their weapon in front of them. Not Yone. I don't think there's any skin that looks like that. It's a very unique looking weapon if it is. They're covered in smoke. They have very long fingers, nails. Who are you? A weapon like that. The only person I would think that has that would be Diana, but it's not. And I said it was Yakali. That would have actually been a good guess if I knew that. Who has that kind of blade? And is what looks to be human. I hope. Or is that a bow? So top of the bow that might be Ash. Nope. I don't think. No, Varys wouldn't look like that. Who are you? What the heck? It's not Kindred because it's too human to be Kindred. Kindred only has one human-looking skin and it looks nothing like that. It's not Zaya because she just throws feathers. I think that's a braid that's at the bottom of the screen there. Ooh. Who else would have a? If it is a bow, I don't think it is anymore because that's the two. Or I guess the only one. Everybody else has crossbow bolts like Vayne. It's not Graves because he just has a straight up gun. There's got to be one person I'm just missing. That makes so much sense for this to be. Not Riven because she has a sword and it's shattered. Talia, Talon, wouldn't be Talon. Amir, I highly doubt that's Twisted Fate. Wouldn't be any of you. I'm quite sure it's not Yone. Would not be Urgot, that'd be weird. Aurelia? No, I don't think she has any skin looking like that. I'm gonna guess Akali. Okay, it's not Akali. I could definitely see them trying to throw a same champion at me twice. I think that's a Philios. A solid guess. Nope. Either I'm gonna get them in picture or I'm gonna figure this out. I want to figure this out. Sever, no, she has chakrams. Sona? Nope. I don't know if those are piano thing or not. Actually, who are you? Not Fiora. Where are you is what I want to know. It's not Twisted Fate. It can't be Misfortune. She also just has guns. I doubt it's Fiora. It's like a, I don't know, is that a hunter hat? Can't be Gwen. Renata has nothing that looks like that. Jana? No. Not Kaisa. Look fast. Would not be Jinx. That would make no sense. Arm. Dang it. I think this LeBlanc. Nope. I wish I could, like, zoom in on this. It's such a tiny picture. Lista? Nope. Well, we have most of the. Who are you? Ghana? I had Tina escape. She didn't even arrive. Oh, wait, is this a snow moon? Wouldn't be a snow moon kindred to look like that. No. Oh, it's Caitlyn. It is a gun. It just looks nothing like a gun. Cool. Yeah, it's snow moon. Where is that? No, not that button. I hate you so much for that. Alright, I hope this is actually still linked up to Limbus. It's not. It was not. It was linked up to Bread and Fred when I played it last. So 2 quick little swaps. And bada good. And you hear no audio because I turned it off when I was grinding again. There you go. So you can't hear it because there you go. I will never sleep. Never. Not in my life. And get rid of all of these because I hate having notifications. Thank you for the money. And what's this? Oh, right, just logging in. Alright. This is the second time this has bugged like this. I don't know what this bug is. It's just the same character. I don't even own this version of the character. And this is always at the front, too. What is this bug? They're all tagged as support. There we go. Alright. No, not excavation. I'm done with that. Going to the next level. The unchanging. Go! Oh, right. Go! There we go. Yeah, I've completely just erased that program that kept screwing over my audio. It's not fun. As you saw through the bus, we're in the middle of a nest, a place that should be the furthest from unexpected trouble. You say that, but I just battled an army of chickens in the last one. Does that mean this is a precious commotion? Great kids? I don't know. Probably precious. Everyone except drowsy Hong Lu was tensed up, carefully observing what was going on. When we had a body thrown at our bus last time. Is that? Someone was running our way in a hurry from the other side. The civilian was too hurried to look ahead. They bumped into the sinners and fell to the ground. Don't go that way, thanks. Come now, you may rest easy. We have galloped hither to save innocent lives such as yours, for we are... We are no such things. So please don't say anything unnecessary. We need to cross here. If you're here to stop us for nothing, it'll be a taste of this bad. I think they're afraid, and they're not probably here to stop us. Again, Heathcliff's intimidating face and Ishmael's frown expression in turn, the civilians seem to take a moment to consider which would be more of a threat. There's something ahead, something that shouldn't be real. I've seen an apple eat somebody, so I've seen a lot of things. Believe me, it can be real. Don't know what it was? Never seen anything like it. Everyone was screaming and running, and then people rolling on the floor set on fire. Did the entity you witnessed have a form that does not resemble a human? Right, that's right. And if it isn't a person, keeping the suspected possibilities in our minds, we headed for the center of the disturbance. We've seen the other 2 possibilities it could be. Okay, well, that wasn't exactly what I was expecting. That is a bull eating a flaming person. That seems to be holding somebody's head. Nope, that's another. It's holding another person. Ah. It could be a distortion or whatever, like that chicken place. This one seems a bit more extreme. That's different. That one is an abnormality, not a distortion. I'm sure of this somehow. Who knows how, but yeah, I'd be pretty sure of it too when I see this in front of me. As Dante suggests, that entity is likely to be an abnormality. Our manager is able to sense it. But then why? Why is an abnormality in the middle of a nest? Maybe because every other nest we've seen is always in a state of disrepair and nobody pays attention. Like anybody or any abnormality could have left the last two nests. The phenomenon of which Foss has never been notified. Most lobotomy court facilities were shut down as soon as the wing was dissolved. I was reminded of the site burial Yuri told us about, but I quickly shut off those gloomy memories. Yeah, it wasn't a fun time. Even if an abnormality did break out in the meantime, there should have been a report informing us of such a fact before this mission. Yeah, and something tells me the flaming bull isn't really a stealth guy. Hard to imagine that the LCC would have been unable to notice if such an event actually occurred. They'd be the security staff that gets sent by K-Corp? Rather than suppressing the abnormality, they're just getting completely wrecked. Yeah. Sort of takes me back to the time when we got beat bad in D-Corp's district. That was kind of your fault. First that chicken restaurant guy goes cuckoo, now this. Really over this kind of nest cake welcome. Or as they complained. Did you just die? Debris created by the rampage abnormality nearly grazed past us. How are you doing? Just watching from here won't do us any good. You're the one that fights. I'm the guy that revives you. What do you want me to do? It'll crush us all to a pulp. Then get in there. You're gravely mistaken. Have that insane brat's daily ramblings finally managed to brainwash you? When you refer to brat, she could honestly be referring to like 90% of the people on our bus. Oh, hark! I prithee, who does thou mean by this insane brat? You know, I'm starting to get an idea. The guide only instructed us to return once the commotion has been dealt with. He never ordered us to deal with it ourselves. For goodness sake, what's there to be so darn obtuse about? Can you see what just happened? It almost blew my head off. Who knows what else will happen if it keeps up? Your head has been chomped off, stabbed. Dawn killed you, like... I don't know what you want. You'll come back. Let's be over, we just beat the damn thing down. What else do we gotta do? Parking a seat to keep watching, gobbling some chicken? You know, that sounds nice. Why don't you just do that? There's no need to waste our lives on fights unrelated to our missions. I mean, like training. I'm sure you filth didn't even realize, but here's the thing. The more you die, the less efficient you become in battle. What? I mean, like... What? I don't think that's true. Experiencing a certain pain will make you learn to fear and avoid it. Well, that doesn't seem to have stopped us this far. People are dying over there as we speak, though. Yeah, well, they don't come back, so they have nothing to fear. Although it'll cost much time and many lives, they will eventually suppress it, just as we do. And I must say, didn't expect a whining amateur who'd cry out for his parents whenever he died to willingly suggest self-sacrifice. This has become a triviality to you, has it? We must make the best decision between the sinners. It's right to listen to her. We're not fixers, and we certainly cannot be heroes. Turning the clock obviously hurts whenever I do it, and the pain is something I can never get used to. Yet, we should suppress it. I can't logically explain why, but I feel like we should. I'd have crushed that clock or run out there if you gabbed the same rubbish clock face. Well, thanks. That is your decision. I will abide by it. Yeah, I'm sure you made the right call. Thank you for making that decision. I like how only one of us cared to not do it. You worry too much over little things, Clock. You won't be an artist. Not trying to be, gonna be honest. This judgment was made for none other than you. The sinners walk ahead after leaving me comments. Most of them, not all of them did. While the others moved forward, Foss remained and gave me a peculiar stare. What is it? Do you think my judgment was inefficient? No, I just thought it would be interesting to see how you react once you've reclaimed your memory. What? I've reclaimed, like, no memories. What do you... Strange statement, held me in place for a moment. Yeah, but I decided I want to deal with the questions that are immediately ahead of me first. Like, how are we gonna call him the Raging Fireball? I've been wondering for a while. Are you okay with being treated like this? Considering your talent and everything? Someone of her caliber should have no problem enjoying a luxurious life in the city.
파우스트는 괜찮아요.
Faust doesn't mind. Additionally, talent feels like the incorrect word to describe Faust.
인재는 다수가 될 수 있지만
Many can possess talent, but Faust does not want to be included in the many.
수감자 중에 가장
Among the sinners, if we were looking for a talented individual of the most commonly agreed definition, that'd be Sang. For information, I am a genius. And being a genius can be a talent. So shush! Sang stops walking behind the other sinners and turns around to face me. Looking again, his eyes actually stare into the emptiness behind mine. I am no such individual. I have long stopped fluttering my wings. Thus, it will be of no use to disguise my talent. Discuss. Curiously enough, I find that some sinners feel more distant as we spend more time together. That flying machine has been irking me. Got the urge to Sid for the 3,000th time. Those are our allies trying to stop the bold. Please don't cut them. It is a device called a drone. It might be combat drones, sent to help us. The wings seem to be above average in terms of technology. I don't think they're here to help you, they're here to stop the bull from killing people. No, Viewing's design doesn't appear to be equipped with combat functionalities. It also has a camera at the center. Oh, it's just watching. Guess it makes sense to get a close look at the mess happening on a well-off nest. Abashed, Ishmael mumbled. Will we be featured on this thing called The News? Something's off. Why are they only filming corpses and dying people? Also, provocative stuff that draws more attention, doesn't it? Look at this terrible incident. See how morbid it is, or something like that. But oh, you're dead. This is definitely weird. Yeah. You probably should have been paying attention. The bull is still here. Sinclair, I'm still a horn for some reason. Look at this thing. What does that have its cameras glued to me? Because you're a dying person. We've been over this. I don't appreciate a soulless audience. There's a considerable amount of them in these drones. Of them? They appear to be deliberately preventing us from entering the area where the abnormality is. Can't be. We're here to help, so we'd have no reason to get in our way, right? Now the drones have started lining up and formed a wall as if to stop us from proceeding any farther. Yeah, you can try. That's not gonna stop us. Oh, you've got an interesting voice. Greetings. Please keep 10 meters of distance for your own safety. Acorp staff has been dispatched. Your safety is assured. Please keep 10 meters of distance. Yeah, I bet their safety is assured. Just looking at the background, they're really doing a good job. Look, your staff is being slaughtered over there. Can't you see? Greetings. Your safety is assured. The instructions make no sense. What difference is 10 meters going to make in this mess? Not going to do us any favors. Don't know if they're malfunctioning or just badly designed, but we'll have to get rid of all these before we can get to that abnormality. Alright, I get to fight the drones. I thought they weren't combat drones. What are they going to do, ram me? Just hit them when they try. Like, one of us literally has a bat. Just send it flying. I don't think they're going to do much to stop me. Oh, well, that would make sense if they have bleed resistance. Alright, remembering which moves does what. And... give me the other one. Good enough. Runarigas, you say? Trying to use that bot more often, so if I ever actually want to battle people with it, I can. That one. There's no way you just dodged every one of my attacks, you stupid drone. You missed! There you go. You guys ain't doing so hot. Can you mind flay? Yes, you can. Oh, you are forced to use rip space. That's unfortunate. It's gonna be the end of the fight anyway. Oh, wait. Okay, didn't dodge that time. Bye bye.
소란이 줄었네요.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Oh, second wave. What are you, a double up? Alright. Yeah, bleed isn't gonna work. This one gives me charge, then you're forced to use that, unfortunately, but it's gonna do some good damage. You don't have enough charge anymore. Let's go. And you're already history. You missed. Things are not very tanky. It's gonna hurt you a bit, but I think you're gonna take out that machine. Ow. You missed both. How dare you? Oh well. They're surprisingly good at dodging. Can you use rip space this time? No, you're out of charge, which means... Oh yeah, you actually got enough charge to not kill yourself. That's good. There you go.
소란이 줄었네요.
Wonder how that bull's just gonna run me over.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
다음은 어디요?
There we go. Man,
근육이
takes actually a surprising amount of time to load.
더 해치울 거 없어? 난 이제 시작인데.
I don't know what EX rewards are. I never actually looked at it. I just kept getting it. Maybe it's for not just dying. Oh, EX objectives. I see it now. Got it.
빨리 시작하시죠.
I win quick. I am powerful. I still want the Rhino version of Mirsoul. Why are we abnormality fighting now? You're the same enemies I just fought. This is weird. Here, then you can hit the evading one, because it's actually really good at evading, surprisingly. I know in these fights, I can easily win. Yeah, they're very weirdly running by those rules now. That's history.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Shouldn't get that big shot. She missed. I can't use rip space. He's don't have enough charge. Sucks that only one of her moves gives her charge. Green. I've been opting for the red most of the time, but I've recently realized the green is just better. Well, that's struggling. Why are you struggling against a machine? Wait, who did? Oh, your attack didn't go through weirdly. Yeah, I just hit that thing. I don't know what my moves are lined up for anymore. You flashed me for 2 damage. Please take it out. That should. Is that gonna? I don't think that's gonna take it out.
미단이 휘청거리는군.
Nope. But 2 of them are staggered now. Favored. Wait, do you have rip space? No, you don't. Of course you don't. You have enough charge. You can take that thing out. And then you can hit that thing, which should destroy it. And just do that, because I'm pretty sure she's gonna one-shot it. Yeah, your 4 roll is not gonna even come close to matching up. Oh, surprisingly, it actually lived. Damage. Just win.
소란이 줄었네요.
Oh, I didn't think I was fighting you yet. Raisin Bull Tearful. I see why it was an abnormality battle now. Uh-huh. Here, you hit that. You can't use Rip Space yet still. It's annoying. How fast is this thing? I can't stop any of its moves. You're gonna be struggling too. That's an ideal. Let's try it. See what it does. Okay, there we go. Ow. Just barf lava on me. Okay, that was a little powerful. Oof, yeah, you are staggered. Oh, and you've got like 2 moves going straight for her. Flaying Surge. Oh, I can't even stop any of her moves. Damn, this thing's got power. You're only neutral. I don't think any of you got like special attacks aside from Ishmael. We're not the one I was hovering on. Can you use... You still can't use Real Space yet, because you're not giving me a blue move. Struggling. This is not ideal. Well, she is going to perish, but that's fine. At least gonna stop one of his moves. Oh, you didn't even roll properly. Okay, it's below half. Oh, he barely didn't stagger it. Yeah, bye. Ow! That's the difference of my characters. She didn't actually take that much damage from it. Okay, you were favored in that. You can use Mind Whip, thankfully. Oh, and you're staggered. Anything going for her? Actually, nothing's going for her, surprisingly. Well, looks like he's tired out, which is why I can get him now. He's only gonna have 1 free move. That's if he's not staggered. Bye. I guess I won. I think just panic and peaced out. The last of them ain't gonna make us pay for the damages, are they? Why would they? I'll try to report that it was an act of self-defense. Did I ever tell you this? It was just so, how do I put it? You rock. You were rather late to realize it. Something feels strange about this abnormality. Doesn't quite feel like the others we've fought. You don't say. Not sure if we even have that much experience in that department, but... Well, I guess there's a crowd around us shouting and yelling. Look at these abnormalities. They show up in the middle of a nest, and they get more horrifying. I've seen that one in the mirror dungeons a few times too. Never in a fight though. Come to think of it, what's the deal with those abnormalities in the mirror dungeons that didn't fight us? Those were glimpses into the abnormalities' mental spaces and habitats viewed through cracks in the mirrored world. It is a chasm, incredibly narrow and unstable. Indeed, it's only followed for limited reach. Forget that. All I know is, why are these so tough? They're as nasty as what we faced on the railway. That is certainly true. Besides, what is this sickening fluid dripping from them? As the is pointed out, the abnormalities here were clearly different from what we've encountered before. This is... oh. Whoops. It is a mysterious liquid with a blue glint. We have no time to analyze its constitutes, so we should be careful not to come in contact with it. No need to tell me. I'm about to smudge myself with that. These things eat bad food off the floor or what? Like they got rabies. Above you! And was knocked to the ground. Oh, I thought he died. Unable to resist.
아무래도 고생이
Oh,
좀
he died.
하시겠네요.
You did die. Looks like you have your work cut out for you. Please remember that I gave you my expostulation.
기억해 주시기 총원
All
전투
men,
준비.
prepare for battle. Figured it would come to this. I've come too far to be afraid of pulling dead sinners back to life. Let's beat him and head back. What's coming after us? I don't even know. Is it more drones?
전류가 너무 강하게 방출되었어요.
Yeah, I got the reward. I thought I wouldn't have, to be honest.
다행이에요.
Drones and abnormalities. Getting suspicious drones of the way, we're dealing with the chaos. They look quite expensive at a glance, and the K-Corp logo on them makes me a little more hesitant about destroying them. Well, that's too bad.
이단에게 철의 단죄를.
Ah, yeah, more drones. Oh, this one's normal battle.
정화.
Better not lose this. I'll be disappointed in you. I don't know how you make these drones bleed at all. It seems kind of weird.
쉽잖아.
Slap him, Rocket Boy. Don't use that rune space yet, or we are doomed.
참.
Or rip space, not rune space.
날 죽여보라고.
There we go.
줄었네요.
Oh, it's just you. Oh, you're going to go down like the rest of them.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
You actually won that? Seriously?
지금이 기회인 것 같소. 다음은
There we go.
어디요?
Oh, good, more drones. You can use that. You have the... Ooh, you do. Rip space. I'm with that.
참.
Yeah, you're not winning. Sorry to tell you. It just ain't happening that way. Oh, you dodged one, but you ain't dodging all of them.
당신의 물려 터졌군요.
Oh, you lived, though. So you do just rampage.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
자,
It's like the best I'm gonna do is stagger it, maybe. Yeah.
머리다.
2 alive, staggered, and 1 alive. That's just kind of fine. Do enough for another rip space? Unfortunately, you do not. But this should finish you.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Oh, 1 bullet.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
소란이 줄었네요.
Yeah, that one does not do a lot of damage. Her blue move does actually quite a bit, and when I can get rip space up, super good damage.
이게 바로 소위 말하는 엘리트. 나
Sometimes like, wait,
소개시켜주세요,
where's my?
가리사다리.
Oh, over here, right? Yeah, these two really fall off damage-wise. She does a lot when she does mind flay, not a lot otherwise, but she's just very powerful on her own, very tanky. Because she's my only 4th level character, she's a bit of a carry sometimes. She had a 1v1 the chicken guy, one of the fights. Everybody else perished. Oh, good, more drones. Oh, it's not an abnormality battle.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Don't know how you're making robots bleed, but good on ya. You're not even hitting them. They literally moved out of the way. Oh, I didn't get the big blast. I don't think you can do it already. No. Need a bit more time for a charge up. Don't lose to the drones, Don. Come on. I don't know how these fights are supposed to be like challenging in any way. They do such little damage.
전투에
Like they actually hit for like 1 to 6 damage.
소란이 다음은 어디요?
They dodge most of the time too. Should be able to mind flay. You should be able to rip space at this point, right? Yep.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Not big for combos, but there's powerful moves coming out.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
I mean, like he's just ripping them apart himself.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
29. Even I could almost outroll some of the ego attacks.
소란이 줄었네요.
34.
다음은 어디요?
Oh. Oh, you almost had him. Please finish him off. Thank you.
쉽잖아.
Oh, I didn't know about the extra damage. That's fine though. Very rarely does that ever happen.
근육이 신나서 날뛰는 건
Yeah, this guy
더
just
해칠
went
거
off in that
없어?
last fight.
난 이제 시작인데.
Didn't even need his special moves, just one-shot the drones. We no longer see these annoying drones, now it's us between the abnormalities. A threat we actually should remove. Yeah, because the drones were very in our way. I don't know why, but... Like, why would they actually program the drone to, like, ram people? Oh, hi again. Boy. Neutral, 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 struggling. That last move is... It's a big one. Oh, oh, hopeless. I was hoping it'd be that way. Actually neutral against that one. You can't stop anything. You don't have the speed to stop anything either. Hopeless. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to take it and hope for the best. Because either way, it's hopeless. Don't lose on the one you're supposed to win. I swear. I swear, do not lose. You only gotta hit him once. Oh, you actually won it! He's stronger this time around. Ow. Yes, go for the character I don't care about. Excellent. Could you please hit your rolls? Alright, not the greatest amount of damage off the bat, but overflowing sorrow. Never seen you whip that out before. You've got 7 charge, but you need 10. Next one's gonna be blue. Dominating. Favored. Definitely better. Oh, okay, so I take yours off. Yeah. Then you take the attack, so he's unopposed, so you can actually land it, and everybody's dead. Yep, I'm fighting that brazen bull. There's no way you rolled none of your coins! She was not supposed to lose that. How do you roll none of them? Alright. Nice, we're cranking in a little bit of damage. Okay, still looks like he's hidden fairly weak. One more turn until I can actually use a strong move. Best you've got is neutral. Favored. Favored. Let me guess, hopeless? Yeah. Take yours off. Just so I don't get him killed at least.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Would not be a great time. Alright, half health. And... Oh, you actually won that time? Oof, he actually almost rolled high enough to stop me. Come on, bull. I stopped most of his charge. Half health, he's got an attack down, unresolved sorrow. Can't attack right down by the count next turn. Into expanding sorrow. Oh, so you're gonna start beating the crap out of me real soon. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, now's the time to lay into you. Opposed. Okay, one of our attacks will be unopposed, but that's fine. So we're about to hit this bull real hard. Okay, I was expecting more from you, Don. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it would have been nice if it was a bit faster. Ow. Ow! Alright, Don tanks that decently. Okay, I think it's staggered? Or might need the other part. 23. Alright, you've got 20 health, and I did stagger one part of your body at least. Heated cries. Interesting. Well, I feel like I can just beat the... Actually, no, if I think I break it, I think it stops all their attacks. Let's not be too hasty. I can't stop any of his attacks anyway. Alright, he's this three. As the prolonged cycles of pain came to an end, the abnormality has been successfully suppressed. We can return to the bus now. It was a success that accompanied many deaths and revivals on our side. I nodded anyway. It only costed like 1, maybe 2. That bull just went off on my weaker characters. Got back on the bus, harboring a few unanswered questions. I came back later than expected. I was about to take my first nap in a while. I explained the oddities we ran into earlier to Virgilius. To be more precise, Voss did the heavy speaking, because I sound like a clock. I was expecting him to coldly tell me to do my job as the middle manager and follow whatever orders I'm given, but his answer was surprisingly earnest. The existence of abnormalities has been almost completely unknown to the public, and we don't possess all the details on them either. Didn't think you'd admit it right away. Boss flinched a little, but she didn't relay what I just said. Enigmatic as they are, let's leave Miss Faust and other departments of our proud Limbus company to uncover all the details in the future, as we likely ought to. Will do. Was Faust given any time at all to do some sort of research on this job? Mysteries were left unsolved, but if Faust accepted the suggestion without a hitch, it probably means she thought of a way. How do you have your shoulders hunched over like that? You're short enough as you are, and the shrunken posture makes you practically imperceptible. I hope to meet Lord Siegfried again. He hand-blasted you in the face last time you met. Who was Lord Siegfried again? Wasn't that the man who took photos of himself while cutting us down with one hand? Right, that Zach Richer? Shana was breathing audibly through her nose. The incident at the checkpoint must have left some deep grudges for her. Here was I to show him my valiant acts of rescuing imperiled civilians. I vowed that I shall meet him again as a fixer of noble cause. Reunions are more touching if it's after a long time. I think that's a good thing he didn't show up today. It really is strange, though. He's not one to miss spectacles with this many spectators around. Is he kind of like a celebrity, though? You could say that. His flair for showmanship was usual for K-Corp to take advantage of these kind of commotions. But if he hasn't shown up for this perfect opportunity to draw the public's full attention, that means this isn't something they want people to notice. I shan't take such vicious slander of Lord Siegfried. On the 5th row of page 42 of his autobiography, a hero should keep smiling until his last. The right side he shall be there to aid the weak no matter when and where. Hear me out, Don. He's paid and he doesn't care. Alright, you best hold the beliefs of yours dearly. That way you'll have something to cling to when you face the extreme in the future. Alright, now that the bull is dead.
이게 바로 소위 말하는 엘리트.
Manager, why do you still call me Manager Esquire? I don't get it. The client. Oh yeah, we're supposed to meet somebody here. Managed to defeat the abnormalities and got back on the bus. Who could be giving us a request? Looked out the window, pretending not to hear Ishmael's faint humming. Why would you care not to hear that? It's just humming. As the futile conversations reached an end, the bus lazily pulled to a stop. It arrived in front of a building so tall that it would take a while to count the floors. A few shrank down as if intimidated. I understood Sinclair being one, but Heathcliff and Ishmael also seemed to be pressured. A few looked around with curious eyes. And some others walked and carried themselves as if they knew they deserved royal treatment. I guess we've earned some renown. We're finally being invited to places regular people would live. What? Let me make one thing clear. If the request and the reward's a load of tosh like the last time, I'm out. I mean, like, the reward is if we did it a certain way, but we didn't, so it's kind of on us. Heathcliff ground his teeth, whether by Hong's words or due to memories of what we got into last time. We were here. That was weird. You're a little late, as expected. As expected. That man is the same guy. It's a pleasure to meet you again. I know that this is my heartfelt sentiment and not a formality. A familiar face I never expected to see again greeted us. I'm out. Already told you. Give it a moment. Let's at least hear what he has to say, okay? Let's go. Do you get how it feels to have nightmares about doing the tango with raw chickens? What? Why are you giving me the same dog? Oh. Well, you're at least a bit different with your offer, but stands the same. I ain't buying stuff. Not gonna happen. You know, I read that already. Tell you the truth, my last request was a test to measure your competence. And you passed with flying colors. Congratulations. I mean, this one as well. Are you to test and grade us? That's of course the discretion of Mr. Samjo, my shrewd secretary. So you must be from Limbus Company. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Dongran. I heard a lot about you from Sam. Almost made me a fan. You're a little too hyped up for this, Don. Almost a fan. Did South say that now we have earned thine adoration? It's just flattery. I'm being quite honest, the test wasn't my idea. I mean, you weren't lab hands or anything, and you deserve better than involuntary tests. Well, at least I got his plushie, and well, I love it. What was my suggestion? I had reason to do so as your Limbus company is a little-known firm that could or could not be newly established. We couldn't take the risk of entrusting an unknown organization with a request on Mr. Dangrang's word alone. So that means you're requesting us? She asked for confirmation that this was indeed a direct request. Her face seemed rather proud. Why, of course, because you all are... Why don't I just show you to my lab? There are many fun things to see. Are you gonna say something like indispensable? Hitting the subject with so shamelessly is only gonna bother us more. You're really gonna take these people to your laboratory? Why not? They passed their test, didn't they? If they've got the skills to take down what they called an abnormality as we saw today. Thou hast heard, my traces of heroic deeds and did make themselves known to the masses. There was more people than you there, Don. That's a fun way to put it. And he must be the manager. It was Dante, yes. May we speak for a moment? Well, we can try, but you're gonna hear a lot of ticking. I was trying to say something to Dangrang, but he and Samjo pulled me far away by the time she stepped forward. You're just gonna try to have a conversation with the clock. Good luck with that. Yay, free stuff. Application. So someone we never thought we would see again. But the sinners don't seem too thrilled about the reunion. The client, whose name is Dangrang, starts a friendly conversation. This is despite the fact that no one other than the sinners can hear what I say. Which is a teensy bit unfortunate for him. I mean, I don't mind, but you two can't hear me anyway.
사실 부끄러워서 말은 안
I was too embarrassed to bring it up in front of the whole group, but actually, one of your employees was an old friend of mine. Oh, who is it? And he wouldn't give me a nod either. Perhaps he was embarrassed like me. He struggled to hide how disheartened I was. Maybe you weren't as close as you thought then? Wait, can you hear my voice? Mr. Dongrang, this individual is unable to communicate normally. Maybe because of the flaming clock.
그래서 말하는 거야, 삼조 씨.
That's why I'm speaking this time, just like I'm back to being a child, muttering my woes to a wind-up toy, don't you think? That all was a monologue? What are you two even doing?
제가 여러분께 의뢰를 부탁했던
It was mostly
것도
because of him that I decided to send my request to you. I can trust a familiar person better than a stranger.
보이십니까?
That's why I can't let my guard down even for a second. You're too easily influenced by human attachment.
그러니까 단테 씨는
So let me ask you a favor. Use your tact and consideration to pretend that you know nothing about the relationship between me and him. I don't know who him is. You haven't even told me who that friend is. I could only let out a deep sigh and shake my head. Conversation that never got through ended as arbitrarily as it began. This isn't asking a favor, you're giving me a notice.
여긴 연구실 복도입니다.
At the laboratory aisle, ordinary visitors will not be permitted to go any further. But since you've been invited by Mr. Dongrang, I'll show you to the interior. How if I could work at a company as big as this,
그럼 림버스 말고
then maybe you could have
이런 데
applied to
입사
one.
해보지 그랬어?
Give it a shot.
농담이 절로
You're joking, right? Rodian? Not everyone can join these companies. This kind of firm only accepts the very best of the elite. Like Faust or Yi Sang, for example. Ishmael's remark gave me a good opportunity to bring up my earlier question. Yeah, why did you choose to join Limbus out of all the options you had? There must have been better places to shoot for.
저는 파우스트니까요.
Because I am Faust. Thanks, Faust! There was a certain energy in her confidently clarifying tone that discouraged me from asking another question. What about you? Let me take the trouble of asking in return. Why did you join the company? Because I was about to die and I was forced into this because I had no other choice. And that's because I had no other choice. Exactly. That should sufficiently answer your question. Not really, but alright. Looks like Ishmael wasn't exaggerating about the qualification it takes to join this firm. Laboratory is dominated by stillness that can only be achieved with everyone in total focus.
단테
Jeez.
냉장고에 간식들이 잔뜩 있어. 하나 아니
Or 10? What do you mean?
티도 안 날 만큼.
Fridge is full of snacks. We take 1 or 10 and they wouldn't notice. Pretty sure they would. And we would break that stillness with nonchalance.
넉넉하게 챙겨가세요.
Take as many as you'd like.
삼조 씨.
Mr. Samuel packed some snacks from the break room. Small bundles to give them later.
알겠습니다.
Understood.
대박이다 이스.
That's awesome, Ishi. Maybe we should quit our job and join up here. Again. It wouldn't work.
다 들려요, 로자 씨.
Everyone can hear you.
로자 씨.
Work contract says joking C.
그럼
Let's move on to the request.
이젠 하다 하다 왜
You're bringing outsiders into the building now? What are you, a field trip guide?
아, 잠깐 실례.
Pardon me for a moment. This is Shreen. She's the manager of the department next to mine, and a colleague who joined the company at the same time as I did. Visiting me to hurl hurtful words takes up much of her daily routine. I figured someone's got to point out the massive drain on our company's welfare budget. That is your team.
아,
If you're wondering about how we spend our welfare budget, you'll see when the Department of the Year trophy is rewarded, right?
최우수 부서가 받는
It would take a
혜택을
full day to
전부
list the benefits
이야기하자면
the department
나라가
chosen as the
말씀해야
best
좀-
receives.
아, 둘 다
You're snobs, the both of you.
말
That arrival, I do suppose excellence is followed by envy wherever it is.
시기는 발전의
Envy fuels
원동력이니
advancement, as they say, so it's only right for us to show a little generosity for
어제
those
그
following
파이
behind.
가게에서 회식비로
So we give some of the pies we brought from the store to Shreen's department.
안 그래도 그럴
I was
생각이었습니다.
planning to do so, the pepper, chili, lettuce, and curry flavored ones specifically. You said pies, right? Lettuce flavored pies? What?
그것도
No, it doesn't.
맛있겠는데?
No, it doesn't. It does not sound tasty. Now then, let's get back to the main topic.
맞아, 소문은 들었어요.
I heard the rumors. They were about a newly formed company collecting organic objects called golden bows.
그리고 그
Those golden bows are found
상점이
exclusively inside the closed-down branch facilities of Lobotomy Corp. Well, not always. How'd you learn about the existence of golden bows? We had Vergilius gave us like a whole monologue on how everybody knows about him now.
얼마 되지는 않았어요.
There's a recent discovery. We've been using a lobotomy core branch near our research facility as a lab until a few months ago.
그 끔찍한 곳을
We set up a lab in that horrible place.
차렸다고?
But I thought they were all buried underground, and you can set up a lab underground.
뭐
Well, I guess there were rare resources and documents they could use.
연구 대상에
Did the scope of your research include abnormalities? Why, certainly. A researcher could overlook such intriguing subjects.
지나칠 수 없는 존재죠.
Yeah, I don't know. You could, honestly.
그렇다면 연구원
Researchers must be all soft in the head if that's what they're interested in.
너 설마
Hold on. When you were mumbling rubbish and tossing a rock at one of them chicken heads, did you...
히스클리프 씨는 가끔씩
I will say Heathcliff's unexpected fits of insight surprise me sometimes.
당신들이 우연을
You listen to dealing with a distortion in a coincidental encounter so that you can gather data for your research on abnormalities.
얻기 위함이었군요.
Wait, that was a distortion, though, not an abnormality.
아,
Mr. Sanjo here is no good at acting. It was due to his upright way of life. Yeah, we could all kind of tell.
평생을 올고 이해해 주세요.
Please understand, we had no means to clearly distinguish a distortion from an abnormality.
명확하게 알지. 마음이
Person distorts when the mind crumbles to figurative pieces. Was it a stellar figure of speech? Did your source come mind back to health then? You bet we did.
무너진 마음을
There's no way to piece together someone else's broken mind. Except for the fact that we did.
길을 가르쳐 드린
We merely showed him the way. It was a choice of the restaurant owner whether to stay there or take that path.
와,
You know so much. If I were just a bit younger, I'd have jumped and hopped trying to high-five you. That's weird, but okay.
언제든지
You're always unwelcome to try.
동랑님 또 이야기가 새고
You're becoming
있습니다.
sidetracked again.
아,
Great. Alright. The one day when we happily indulged in research in that laboratory of the Lobotomy Corp branch facility, armed terrorists attacked the place. It was all too sudden. Well, didn't you have guards? There are mutants in that place. Abnormalities. Have you ever seen a bomb set off before your eyes? It's quite a spectacle. It all starts and ends in a split second, just like the universe, isn't it? Nah, the universe is still going. That's still going for a while. That's not gonna stop.
테러를 일으킨 세력은 어디였지?
Where are the terrorists now? How's that gonna help us?
인원의 신분은 특정할 수
Members have
없을
almost
정도로
nothing in common. Their motives is
또한
unknown.
분명입니다.
They only showed up recently.
모습 결국 동랑시 팀이
In
머물고
the end, the
있었던
terrorist organization took over the laboratory, as the Dongran's team has stated. That must be when the lab was.
실은 그때 옮겼던 것인가 봐.
How severe was the damage? Dongran turned his gaze from Isang to the sporadically unoccupied seats.
저 비어 있는 자리들은
See those empty seats?
당분간은
They'll stay that way for a while. Their owners died in that act of terror.
테러로.
Looking closely, I saw snacks and flowers placed on their cushions, probably as a way to mourn the dead.
아,
This fellow we only managed to recover a finger from. Couldn't find the right place to put it. We've been keeping it in storage. It should be over the display on the second floor. That's weird. A solemn silence filled the office, but Dongran continued, brushing the empty desk with his hand. There's so much we had to leave behind. Especially miss the plaque model that's the face of my character. It's a favorite souvenir of mine. Wow, you really mourned them, didn't you? Ah, such a sad time, I guess. I'll be stumped. And tell how much of what he says is a joke, how much of it is serious.
그러면
What about
저
that seat
자리는
then?
어떤 자리지?
Our attention was brought to a white desk that was completely empty.
아,
That one is reserved. We're waiting for a new employee to take that seat.
그럼
Is that an application guideline position then? Or can I see it? Ahem. His bright-eyed inquisition was interrupted by Sanjo's displeased utterance. Oh dear, our Mr. Sanjo is feeling all uncomfortable now. I'll actually get to the point then.
단도직입적으로 말합니다.
Let me be blunt.
서로 윈윈
I suggest an accord that will benefit both parties.
빼앗긴 연구실을
If you help us retake the laboratory, we'll yield the ownership of the golden bow we found to you.
질문드리죠.
I have a question.
확정 계약인가요?
Is this a fixed contract or a post-fulfillment review contract? Will it be represented by delegate bodies or co-executive members?
답변하겠습니다.
Let me answer.
타자 책임 없이
This will be
대표기관
an
집행
immediate
방식으로
delegate
직접
body
계약
represented contract.
방식입니다.
No
1급 계약
warranty
사무소를
liability.
이용한 계약도
Contractual
절차대로
signing
진행될
overseen by an observer from a grade 1 contract office. Take place following due process. Does it really have to be so complicated? Yeah, I don't know. In J Corp's district, we couldn't get the golden bow right away despite winning because we didn't have anyone foreseeing the detail. Oh, that audio though,
미리
from the
스파의
Mary
우리 부자식
Achilles? Who
로저가
started
게임에서
fight
이겼는데
the hat.
약속한 지
He's saying so many words.
걸었잖아.
Who started a fight even after Roddy won the game.
마리아치파의 아이.
It's Ida from Lost Mary. Oh, right. When we did the gambling and I killed off one of the characters I liked again. I remember that.
네, 맞아요.
That's right. Instead of playing the role of the observer, she left us with no choice but to take the bow with force. Which is why it's safer to use the service of an associate or contract office to stand as an observer, or to notarize the contract, even it can be costly. So Foss probably considered most carefully. Actually, that's when, like, it was common knowledge, because it's something well known among city folk. I thought she was out in the ocean. That's fine. This contract certainly favors our side,
목적만 확실히
as long as the goal is achieved. Thanks, both of you. We watched with our mouths agape as the two declare the conclusion at once. I don't have a mouth. This is a secret, but I frankly don't get more than half of what Samjo says. It's not like, oh, I see, and move on. Thanks, buddy. Isn't that a coincidence? It's the same for us, too. Aren't you supposed to be the last person to be ignorant of your secretary's words?
아.
Still, I guess making contract with K-Corp's laboratory means we won't be fighting against the wing staff for a while. I sometimes forget about characters like him because he's so rarely in the story.
아무리 상처 입혀도
You know those people who would keep healing their wounds? The team fell into a somber silence. All the memories related to them were filled with misery and suffering. Still your guys' fault for doing that.
아,
So you've seen K-Corp's regenerative technology already? Yeah, we fought it.
아우, 받기만 했겠어.
Oh, we've more than seen it.
아유,
Had to deal with it over and over. I'm sick of the thought. Why don't I show you around my lab instead then? It's not here though, you'll have to take the elevator once more. You would show them that much? That place is off limits for unauthorized personnel. Well, we're authorized. You just made a really funny noise. Well, it shouldn't hurt. Crying out a bit to celebrate the provisional contract being signed. I wasn't sure if it was an appropriate way to celebrate things, but since no one on the team objected, I decided to follow him. Ooh, that was a lot of talking. This is why it'd be great to have water, but I don't. Oh well. Don't need it. Regenerative ampules. After boasting about Keiko's regenerative technology, Danren invites us to his lab. Regarding Samjo's visible shock, we followed into his workplace.
바로
Yeah,
이곳에서
this is gonna be more talking, isn't it?
를 제작하고 있답니다.
I see where the story's along now. This is where regenerative ampules are made.
표면적으로는
They're publicly called HP bullets, but the underlying principle is a nanobot-based medical treatment.
나노로봇 이런저런 고비가
There have been
있었지만
struggles here and there, but at the moment, to the ampule I slightly modified, recently is the most commonly used version.
사용되고 있답니다.
그걸 보급한 사람이
So let me get this straight.
얘기야?
You're the one who supplied that. Do you have any idea how much that made us
얼마나
suffer?
죽을 고비래.
그 고비를
We barely managed to
거의
crawl over that
내가
adversary.
밟아기어서 감-
그래도
I'm relieved that none of you seem to have passed away or suffered severe wounds, at the very least. Oh. Oh, wouldn't you be surprised? Reminds me, also companies have different definitions of death on the job and the process of dealing with them. Sure, Mr. Samjo gave me an explanation on it.
아니 그럼 동랑 씨는 계속해서
So, Dangra, are you continuing research on improving those cure-all nanobots? Of course not. HP bullets have long been commercialized. Our project right now is the improvement of livestock using them.
기술이에요. 지금은
What?
HP탄을 활용한
가축
Improving livestock.
거요?
절단이
If cutting as a concept is reduced to irrelevance, if it becomes limited to a fleeting moment,
생각해 보세요.
think about it. We can get an endless supply of high-quality meat.
먹을 수 있는 거예요.
I hear the bucket or the cluck of chickens, but boy, do I not really see them. I'm guessing there's the boxes up here, but those don't look like chickens.
그냥 질 좋은 고기가
It's not just any meat. The flesh will come from livestock researched and improved with the combined efforts of countless minds. That's the quality and rarity we're talking about.
아무래도 동랑 씨도
It seems Dungang has a love for meat, as deep as the road is. Love, you say? You might be right. If endlessly devoting time and care could be called love. It could be.
사랑이라면
I guess snobby bunches get along well.
아까부터 끼리
Don't beat up our client, okay? Depends on how they behave. They've been behaving nice. You see live chickens whose wing... Oh. You see live chickens whose wings and legs are being sliced endlessly. They don't even struggle as if they feel no pain. Yeah, about that. That clucking sounded a little bit painful. Is this how nanobots look? All I see is liquid.
너무나 작은 입자가
When
유동성을 가지면
infinite small particles of fluidity, they will look pretty much the same as fluid. Is it really necessary to go this far for food?
이렇게까지 해야
어렸을 때부터
This fight is too disgusting to handle for a rich boy who grew up on juicy meat, eh?
꼬맹이.
You know, there are lots of people in the world who go any length for a meal.
세상에 많아.
아니
I mean, this isn't the same. My family wouldn't
그리고
eat any
저희
meat.
가족들은
It was an
고기를
exception,
먹지 않는
though.
분들이었어요. 왜 굳이 이런
It
형태여야
doesn't have to
해요?
be like this. What I'm trying to say is,
아, 하려는
think I know what you're
말이
getting at.
똑같아요. 역시 조금 부자연스러워.
it does feel rather unnatural, doesn't it? If it was simply for the sake of improving food, there could have been more efficient ways to do it.
아,
There's only one thing I can say for sure.
확실하네.
This technology had been made available in the back streets.
나와 친구들은
My friends and I wouldn't have had to rummage through trash cans.
기술
Technology.
아니요.
No, this is more than breeding.
저치들은 날
They will never realize they have the ability to fly for their entire lives. Yuseng spoke, staring directly into Danran. It was unusual of him to take this much interest in matters.
반론합니다.
Well, subject, chickens cannot fly in the first place. This technology is providing quality welfare to many. That's not what he meant.
괜찮아요, 삼조씨.
It's okay.
본래는 눈조차
For someone
잘
who usually
마주하지
doesn't look
않던
others in the
사람이
eye to glare directly at a person,
그만큼
that's a sign of desperation, isn't it?
사육은
The husbandry. Something seems to have happened to the lab.
지금 연구실로 가는
It'll be a good choice to head there now.
괜찮을 거야, 삼조씨.
It'll be fine. It's good enough that they got out of a scuffle with K-Corp, security staff. Arms are regenerative ampules without a scratch.
생체기 하나 없으신 실력자들.
Again, wasn't without a scratch. Very much got stabbed a lot. I don't know why they think that we got out of that. Alright, it's just more reading. Oh, terrorist organization. Intruders broke into the lab. Samjo called them terrorists, but they rejected the notion. Instead, introduced themselves as the Technology Liberation Alliance. Whatever they are, we have to fight them to survive the attack and proceed with the request. So they're trying to free all the things that are just being tested on endlessly. They made their test subjects immortal. Oh, hi. An explosion has been detected. Please protect yourselves from danger by swiftly moving under your desks. That won't save you. Hi.
아, 잘못
Whoops,
봤어.
that was a misfire. A second explosion has been detected. Please activate the regeneration ampule in your possession. Please wait for K-Corp security staff to arrive within 18 seconds.
저 멘트는 여전하네.
Same old announcement. Wonder why they're broadcast like that, old and such calm voices.
숨이라도 헐떡이면서
Would a little gasping and panicking be more effective in getting people to evacuate?
역시 기술이나 과학
See,
같은
getting so
것들만
preoccupied with all that
몰두해서
technology and science nonsense dulls your empathy with feeling. You talk too much. Be quiet.
조용히.
모두 무사하십니까?
Everyone alright? If you aren't, take a regenerative sample. Cross-compatibility test is normal.
일단 급하니
The way you speak is so hard for me to speak. Cross-compatibility test is normally needed, but we're in an emergency. Look, unfazed. Doesn't a terrorist attack usually throw everyone into chaos? The first attack did have everyone panicking. The explosion detection broadcast didn't exist either. Mr. Samjo hid under his desk for quite some time. They keep saying the attack occurred in the lobby, with merely attempting to pick up a notebook that fell under the desk. You're lying. You must take this situation seriously. Attack on K-Corp laboratory in the middle of the nest is not a matter of course. For sure, they managed to arrive at the floor where the researchers are. Oh, I think I sprained my left ankle. You're fine! You weren't even in the blast!
나 왼쪽 다리가
Watch the Samjo injected a regenerative ampoule into Danrung's body.
로보토미 지부를 점령하고 있다는 테러.
Are they the terrorists that are occupying the lobotomy core branch? Indeed. Speak of the devil.
저 사람들이
They're part of the terrorist organization. They don't really look well-trained combatants. Did you look at that? You got an eye for that now, kid?
당연합니다.
It's natural. They're not the ones directly engaging in combat.
딱 보기에도
It should take a single glance to notice that they appear lean and frail, just like Mr. Danran.
돈 있는 놈들은 직접
I've seen
안
rich
싸우더라도
saws that don't get in fights still get
안에
body-enhancing
하나
augments just in
실제
case.
강화시
You sure they aren't just acting weak?
꼭 그렇지만도 않습니다.
It's not necessarily the case. As varied as ways to augment the body are, some may be repulsed by it, physically or mentally. We fought an entire organization that was repulsed by it, remember?
품질에 따라서
Some nests even forbid their residents from getting procedures above a certain level of power if they aren't qualified.
아래 것들이 힘을 가져서
They don't want the lowly to rise up and topple the ruling class.
그 가능성도 부정할
I couldn't deny those possibilities. Each nest must have its own reasons.
하지만 근본적으로
But, fundamentally speaking, augmenting procedures are like high-performing vehicles. If an unqualified driver were to try and handle a vehicle with a power output above what they can handle, layers of order in the nest would fall apart in no time. They'd like to prevent that from happening. Sorry to interrupt your passionate exposition. The pain was genuine for me, just so you know.
진짜.
That's great. Moving on. Soon enough, people wearing familiar outfits appeared, along with the unforgettable beats of footsteps. And they're not for us, Don, it's fine. The ones from the checkpoint. Now there are reliable allies. Those robots, they look seriously hostile.
5천에 과다출.
Hemorrhage within 5 seconds, spinal damage of at least 12 centimeters in length, direct impact on coronary artery, destruction of the cranium.
그리하여 모든 적.
These tests will ensure that the enemy meets immediate death without unnecessary suffering. It can do that. Wasn't it mainly to fully destroy the brain so that they can't regenerate themselves? If you don't mind, could you pretend to be dead if this doesn't kill you right away? Nobody stayed up all night upgrading the insta-kill function.
조용히.
Quiet. See, I told you, with that recoil distance, it only reaches as deep as the occipital lobe. You really have to learn it through trial.
진짜.
Damn it, should have gone all the way through the temporal lobe.
질 수 없죠.
We can't lose to them. We have robots of our own. We should be here any minute now.
아하. 짠.
There it is, the regenerative ample administration drone. Must be pretty handy to have them. Do they inject the ampoules right as the staff is injured?
네.
Yes, as long as their heads aren't lost and the ampoule is injected before the golden time passes and their brains stop functioning, they're practically undying. Oh, that thing just cranked them. Injuries like holes in internal organs or broken bones can be healed in seconds. Even still, they wouldn't be immune to pain. Why would they be so calm about it? I wouldn't even bat an eye at the colleague right next to them being cut down. I wouldn't say cut, he got smashed.
당연한 일이다.
Natural behavior.
몇 초 내에 복구가
If
된다.
all wounds can be healed up in a second, all judgment regarding it will be secondary.
그렇다면
If that's the case, will we become like that eventually?
그런 걸.
I don't see a reason to think about such things. I was just curious. By the way, who are these new faces with unfamiliar outfits? Anyone want to introduce yourselves?
우리가 알 바는 아니.
None of our business. About to be your business. True, but it's kind of awkward to be just facing them. Someone's gotta talk, no? Why should we introduce ourselves to a terrorist organization?
우린 테러 조직.
We're no mere terrorist organization. Watch your words. I don't hate the sound of it. Lines up with my beliefs when I was 4. I had to answer the call of a grade school because of a paper I wrote on atoms when I'm prized at the age of 11.
조용히.
Get it? We're the Technology Liberation Alliance.
어떤 기술을 해방시키는 거죠?
Liberate what technologies exactly? The technology yearn for freedom.
아마도
Maybe they're talking about the animals in the lab. Hear that? He thinks we're animal protectors or something. Sorry, but that went out of fashion long ago. I think we're working day and night assembling machines just to fight for happily raised chicken fried and healthy oil. Type X32 bolts are so hard to get these days. We have to order them from other nests. Do you have any idea how much tax is added? You can substitute Type X32 bolts by casting a C9 bolt and tampering it at an internal of 2 hours.
어디서
We aren't gonna win over us by acting all smart. No, cheap might be right. That could work. Can you tell us why you're offering advice to enemies, Miss Faust? You wouldn't understand. Researchers have a creed more valuable than life. Thanks. Are we gonna fight yet? I've been talking for so long. It's been like half an hour. I still don't have water. These things look so much less well made up close. Like, it was pure steel, nice and golden. The ball was like a golden globe. You've got a rock, duct tape and netted to a stick machine. It's got so much more lame. I am disappointed in you. We'll do it this way if it's harder. Oh, you're struggling. That's not good. The rest of you should be fine. I'm not too worried if she gets a beating.
날 뛰어보라고.
Oh, did she end up winning anyway? Oh, she did! Neat. Okay, one of you are staggered. Want you to use your other move because it's just better. And this should go well.
전투에 임하겠습니다. 다음은 어디요?
It's not gonna be a huge amount of damage. I did destroy that other robot. Oh, you might actually take him out here.
대단히 휘청거리는
There he goes.
참여하라.
Alright, one's staggered, only one can attack. And I'm gonna guess it ain't gonna last too long. You use your flay, and doesn't really matter. Ain't like it's gonna live anyway. Staggered, you got no way to fight back.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
Oh, you've got more. Use this. You should be able to use your charge. Attack that. You're hopeless in fighting. Oh, that's good.
정화.
Please tear this thing apart. Almost, but it's gonna be out for the next fight. I think two of them are really badly damaged. Oh, come on. Yeah, really? You were supposed to win that. Okay, two staggered. I don't know why they're all sparking. This is weird. This regular champ by 2.5 for next one hit. Oh! Huh, that's new. Can you use your thing? No. What does yours cost? 3 fire. Oh, I don't create a lot of dark blue. That's why I can't use theirs very often. Got no ammo left. You don't have enough charge. But you should. Yes, you have far more than enough. Okay, only one attack looking kind of hopeless.
참여하라.
That's if he can even get that attack off.
대단히 휘청거리는 죽음으로
History.
참여하라.
Ooh, nice. She got a full health one that she can hit. Oh, that thing just dies.
소란이 줄었네요.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
Alright, this thing should be staggered too. Or actually, it probably won't live.
다음은 어디요?
There we go. Alright, now that I've smashed all your little robots.
날뛰는 건 더 해치울 거 없어?
Almost a level
난
up.
이제 시작인데.
Oh, made like no progress. This map is huge. Got 54 levels. I didn't even read that. What was that? Oh, never mind. I did already read it.
이단에게
Same one as before.
철의 단죄를.
Also have bleed resistance because they're robots.
정화.
It's a normal starting path. How did Heathcliff lose? He's supposed to be powerful. What the heck, man?
깡총.
That'll be good enough. Better win this time. Robot's still gonna live, but it's gonna be staggered. Ow. Not gonna hit it very powerfully. Decent damage, one staggered. Oh, these back ones are actually going all out. Why do you... What the heck? This is all after done! She can't use her charge yet, unfortunately. That attack's gonna be struggling.
깡총.
Hope this works.
날 뛰어보라고.
Okay, I think one's staggered. That one's down.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
This one's almost staggered. It actually might be dead after this.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Another leap. We won't take it out, but it's gonna hurt it real bad. There we go. And just damage because you're going down anyway.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
Alright. Oh, you can't use that twice, can you? Wait, you can't even use it once? What? Oh, did I accidentally use it when I clicked damage and then it just consumed her thing? That's gonna suck, if that's actually what happened. Okay, Donna can still use hers, so...
정화.
That should still be a powerful round either way. I don't know why sometimes it feels a need just look at one person's fight.
휘청거리는군.
Don, how did you lose? Or that might have been a free hit. Get him, Morocco boy. I know you can do it.
정신이 물러 터졌군요.
Oh, you are about to be ripped apart. Hey, 2 staggered, 1 destroyed. You're actually really low too. I've got no ammo left, unfortunately. This should give her the ability to use rip space without costing health. With those, you can mind whip once more. And excellent.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어. 다음은 어디요?
씹는 맛이 있는데.
다음은 어디요?
It didn't actually give her the charge. It would happen after the round. That's fine though.
인간이 휘청거리는군.
You only could take 1 shot.
줄었네요.
That was a lot of robots that they brought with them. How did like a legion of robots just sneak into like the top floor of a building? That makes no sense.
나 승진시켜주시오, 관리자나리.
Oh, I leveled up. King Ampule. Trees broken to left. It's the same thing.
이게 옳은 선택일까?
Nothing new is.
뭐
That certainly looks convenient. Broken bones heal up in a matter of moments.
뼈가 부러진 것
That
정도는
happens to you
순식간에
too, but
K사에서
K-Corp provided us with an astronomical sum of research grants to support our research on improving this ampule. You keep this a secret from Shreen, please? She might get mad at me about it for 3 months. Clock would only wind the thing after we've died, scared of a little hurting.
나 지금 오른손뼈에
I think I cracked a bone in my right hand. Can I get an ampule? Kinda hard to grip my axe. Rodeo stood in front of a K-Corp drone and extended her right arm. Welcome. K-Corp drones are always there for your health. Administering regenerative ampule. Cannot administrate. Friendly entity of type 3J54 are eligible for serum injection, but regenerative ampules may only be administered to patient hemorrhaging 1 liter or more of blood. Also, since you have not taken a cross-ability test for the ampules, we do not take any responsibility for possible side effects. Thank you.
뭐?
What are you talking about? I'm gonna cut off an arm or a leg or something?
하나라도 잘려오란.
이미
They're
그러고 있잖아요.
already doing that. Look at the K-Corp staff.
재생 앰플을
They're cutting up their own limbs to get the ampule.
신체를 자르고 어쩔 수 없습니다.
It's a necessary requirement. It would be a tremendous financial waste to use regeneration ampules for every little scratch. Well then, it'd still be a waste for them to cut off their limbs to get it.
굳이 비교를 하고 싶지
I hate to
않지만
make
당신네 같은
comparisons, but its
함부로
value
쓰지도
is far
못할
above the
가치입니다.
caliber of small firms like yours. Yeesh. It's a bit dangerous here. Those machines are too rough. They might get me killed if I'm not careful. I might want to stay away from the fray a bit just to be safe. Just send something grazed past my head. I mean, my head was a threatened shrill. Ah. What's happening to you? Why are they, like, shooting the crap out of you with needles? Alright, there's another projectile flew at me. Ishmael swiftly stretched her arm to take the hit. Turning to the direction the projectile came from, I didn't find any more robots. Instead, there was a K-Corp drone glaring with red.
관리자님, 괜찮으십니까?
Yeah, I'm fine. This one, she dived for me, like,
제가
I'm
대신
the one who got
맞았는데요.
hit out of...
이 오티스가 대신 맞았어요.
I should have taken the projectile for you.
젠장.
Curses.
저기요.
Excuse me. What your robots that cost a bomb to make are doing and fired at an ally.
반론합니다. 그건 오인 사격이
I must
아니었습니다.
object, that was not friendly fire. Sanjo yelled from behind, raising his hand high. However, it has appeared that exceptions couldn't be fully configured. I apologize for that
그 점은
particular
사과의
shortcoming.
말씀을 드립니다.
무슨 헛소리를.
What rubbish are you? What rubbish are you?
알다시피
As you are aware, you could come into this place purely thanks to Mr. Dungrang's whim.
이곳에 손님이 방문하는 경우는
Having visitors in this place is an extremely rare occurrence, and as such, a factor that wasn't put into consideration.
그게
What are you talking
대체
about?
무슨 소리인데?
K사 재생들은
That K-Corps regenerator drones do more than just heal people.
왜? 누가 한 명이라도
Okay.
알아듣게 얘기를.
Does it look like my body is melting? Can anyone make it make sense?
K사 드론은
Normally, K-Corps drones administer regeneration ampules to injured personnel.
전장 이탈자들에게는
However, it injects a
모두의 불을
decay
지키게 해줍니다.
ampule to deserters. It shot the decay ampule at me because I was trying to escape the combat zone. Ain't that just revolting? Hey, you pull off summary execution, there isn't even a war going on? Yeah, why not just make the drones fight instead?
당신이 있던
The nest you're
둥지에서는
from must have
인명에 대한
valued human
가치가
life,
높았나
am I
봅니다.
right?
저 기계들은
The value of each drone we have
직원
far
10명의
surpasses that of
가치와
10 Class 2 staff
비교가 안
members
될 만큼의
combined.
비용을
You
지릅니다.
understand? You should understand. You accept it. I've had crappy coercion shoved in my face too many times. I don't feel like complying anymore.
이해는 되네요.
I do understand where it's coming from. There was research that revealed deploying K-Corps drones in simulated battles increased the odds of victory by 23.5%. I still won't sleep. That's not gonna happen. Nope.
연구자들 사이에서는
It was a pretty famous paper among scholars. They didn't do it, but yeah.
예로부터 전장의 사기를
Since the old
떨어뜨리는
times,
가장
deserters who
큰
try to
원인.
flee from battle have been pointed out as greater
지휘자의
detractors of morals and sort of overwhelming oppression or weakness of the leader.
전장 이탈자의 공개적인
Public
처벌은
punishments of deserters or historically proven tactics supported by many examples. Understand it all you like then. What are you talking about? Look at Ishmael, she's melting down.
실례했습니다, 관리자님.
Apologies for my negligence.
시계 돌릴 때의
I failed to consider the suffering must endure when you turn the clock. That's not what I'm...
신속하게
You
돌리셔야
might want to hurry if that's your concern. Her heart should still be intact in her current state.
관리자님.
What'll happen to me? Hand's turn was agony. Meanwhile, you sang was staring at empty ampules rolling on the floor. You'll be fine. I literally turned you back. It's me that feels the pain of melting. It hurts. Oh, hi, battle. You're the lead. That's just a strange change of fate.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Managed to get some passes going right off the start. Ooh, that did not do much damage. I need to use the blue one. It's stronger. Yeah, you use that one.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
One won't be favored, but one of many.
자.
And he got staggered, so it didn't even matter.
기회인 것 같소.
You guys are almost deep fried. Oh, not that. Don't use that.
깡총.
죽음으로 참여하라.
Those bullets are so much stronger.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
당신이 물론 소란이 줄었네요.
Oh, a lot of the buzzsaw ones. Those ones, I feel like, are exceptionally stronger. Yes, you could definitely use that. Wow, this is really hopeless.
깡총.
Even after a combo. That's a little disappointing. That thing even rolls decently high, too. You're not beating me. Oh, I'm running out of bullets. Fight's taking a tad bit too long. Yeah. Actually had more attacks than I did. It's surprising. He totally could have won that, actually, but he just rolled terribly. There we go. Not much for damage. This one should hurt a lot more. Perfect, put it in stagger range. So 2 of them are, the other ones are still pretty healthy. One's actually still damaged, though. Mind Flay. You have enough for another rip space? You don't, unfortunately. There we go.
양청.
Ooh, good. And she got a strong target, too. They never live this. I'm pretty sure they're weak to that type of hit.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
미단이 휘청거리는군.
Another one is down. You're taking a good amount of beating. And roll for damage because that's all we need.
당신이 물러.
I see that they did the mind play when I didn't have enough charge. I could have just blasted one of my own allies there. That would have sucked. Like she just did it in one.
전류가 너무 강하게 방출되었어요.
Decay ampules too.
이단에게 철의 단죄를.
Well, now I know how our characters got out of that without a scratch. Oh, never mind. There's no story. Just another wave of battle.
정화.
There's no way. Okay. The amount of coins he almost lost there. Oh, they're actually pushing me back. That was not supposed to happen. Ah, yours is hopeless. Ha! Neat!
머리통을
Yeah, sneeze.
박살내주마.
Thank you. Ah. I beg of you, stop losing. Okay, everybody else is actually winning now.
자.
다음은 어디요?
Okay, John took out one of them at least. None of them are staggered, but they're all quite close to it. The amount of bullets I've had to use is not great. I don't want to use a mind flay on this fight because it's not worth it. It's gonna be a second phase.
내 앞에
Keep some
막을
charge.
자는 없어.
날 뛰어보라고.
It's another one out. You're losing that fight, unfortunately. It should just be you and you're staggered. Don't want to accidentally use energy, so I'm choosing it myself.
다음은 어디요?
Good job, Don. Okay, now we can hit this thing hard. You've got enough energy for one, not two. Your attack is hopeless, but I don't care.
전투에
I ain't
임하겠습니다.
playing for your attack. Deep fire this robot. Almost. There we go. The second attack got it. The other big... Okay, so two of the front ones are down. Just need the bigger ones. Ow. Okay, so yeah. Oh, this is what I thought they'd look like. This one just looks like trash. You can't use another charge. She can't. Dawn can't yet, though, unfortunately. Look at the combo.
양청.
Of ammo, so his damage drops considerably. Yeah, I think it's got like 1 health left. There we go.
소란이 줄었네요.
I think that actually makes that one staggered.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Man, that one dead.
자.
Can we get a stagger on it? I think I can.
머리다.
Oh, he actually broke it. These robots are getting a little tough. I might actually have to level up again. We've still got so much left. I should check what the recommended level is.
전류가
I mean, like, they're not getting anywhere close to taking me out, but the fact that they're getting to a point where they're starting to win fights. Yeah, level 32 is recommended. I've got people level 22 right now. I'm a little bit behind, but I did that last boss fight 10 levels down, so we're gonna keep going until we can't no more.
차와 같이 달려나가겠어.
Hope it works. Alright, robots, come at me. I won't use your red attack yet, so I can make a stronger combo.
차와.
Because red and purple, it gives me a lot of my passives. I think, like, all of my passive, actually. You can't use that yet, unfortunately. At 5 charge and only a little bit of charge for her.
차와.
Oh, she's losing that fight over there. My mouse is apparently dying.
당신은 물론
Okay, you're staggered. How many? Only one staggered? That thing didn't get staggered? Okay, give yourself lots of charge for this round. Lots of charge. Yeah, that's my passive. That'll make me a bit stronger.
박살내주마.
Never mind, she lost up there anyway. Okay, one robot's down. That one should be staggered. I'm pretty sure he actually goes... Oh, he doesn't go down from this. Got all these buffs and debuffs on him.
소란이 줄었네요.
Alright, you're staggered, you're a little bit away from it. And then we'll be able to hit you nice and hard. Get some more energy. We'll use up some of your reds, and I'll use concentrated fire the next round.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어. 당신은 물론
Okay.
터졌군요.
I should leave you staggered, so easy pickings for the last two.
소란이 줄었네요. 다음은 어디요?
Alright, round 2. Only 4? Oh, there's 3 waves. Well, whether I like it or not, I have to go at least somewhat off on them so I don't get vaporized.
차와.
But they're about to get a beating. I don't actually know if once I activate a passive, if it's just for that round or like a permanent upgrade or a timed upgrade. I haven't really looked into it.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
His Cliff is going to be out of bullets really soon.
다음은 어디요? 죽음으로
Oh, I'm destroying these things though. I think that was all 4 of them.
소란이 줄었네요.
Oh, what the heck are you? Oh, you're not fun. Fourth match flame. Anybody else perform anything? Or is that going to take up most of it? You can perform body sack, but... Oh, yeah, you've got no more bullets left. Might as well. Your attacks usually are weak. I'll give you something to work with. It's a lot to work. You can another rip space. You do another mind flay. This is gonna be more passive. You go, and your other attack is hopeless, but I don't care.
박살내주마.
This will apply some buffs and
안에
debuffs
담아주지.
because Heathcliff can't attack anymore, and my other 2 are really hard for winning these fights. And I don't know how big that other robot is.
기회인 것 같소.
Oh, good, she's stopping it. Actually, it's already taken a lot of damage. It's almost out. Okay, at least he can use his stuff to try to stay in the fight. Oh, she barely didn't get staggered to get hers up.
뜨거운 불꽃이 마음을 녹일 수 있다면
Yeah, they don't hit strong, but that's not what I'm aiming for. I don't need them to. Alright, that thing is almost done. That thing's staggered. I could have overclocked her. I forgot about that. But it's fine. This uses a lot of blade attack, so you can actually use that to hit. On blue, she's got so much yellow. Got so much purple. Why are all my attacks the same? This is what I need. Ah, it's fine. It'll work. Okay, that's one down at least. I should stagger you for next round. No, what? You lived that? Oh, never mind. She's back for blood. There we go.
당신은 물론 터졌군요.
Hey, you're staggered. That's just a free hit and your history.
부담스럽네요.
So only one isn't going to be staggered for the next round.
대단히
Oh, never mind.
휘청거리는군.
It's I'm dead.
죽음으로 참여하라.
너무 쉽잖아.
Excellent.
죽음으로 참여하라.
Actually managed to take him out. I didn't expect 3 rounds, and I didn't expect the big robot boy, but big robot boy got blasted. Didn't stand a chance.
전류가
Those
너무
are damage
강하게
looking at.
감춰졌어요. 괴롭지
Yeah, I wish you were useful. I need to replace you, but you're my mascot. You're my Rocka boy. That was new text. Dang it. So as the battle continues, something.
다들 집중. 지원이
Attention,
도착했다.
everyone. Reinforcements have arrived.
저 사람들은
Who are
뭐지?
those people?
그러게요.
For sure, who could these be, Shreen? Made new friends other than me?
이번에 우리 팀 연구소랑
They're fixers
협업하고
from
있는
Rosen Spanner's
동료들
workshop,
공방의
the ones we're working with
해결사들이잖아.
for the current project.
거기나 오갔는데 얼굴
Visited
좀
here
들어라.
several times already. Really should be familiar by now.
안녕하십니까.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Nico, representative of Rose Spanner Workshop. You just have a giant wrench. The enemy's faces clouded over at the unexpected arrival of reinforcements.
재미없네.
Boring. Let's head back.
뭐 그래.
What? Sure.
돌아가.
We'll leave.
역시 저희의 포스.
Would you look at that? Our aura has made them flee out of terror.
고마워 시렌네 씨.
Thanks, Shreen. This made me seriously consider the possibility that your department might be picked as the best next year for the first time.
네가 가져갈.
잘난 그 상장
Shame about your precious trophies being destroyed.
슈렌느님,
Thank you.
실례지만
Miss Shreen,
설마
pardon me
박살날
for
때까지 기다리다가
suspecting,
오신 건
but you did
아니라
not perchance
믿겠습니다.
wait until the trophies were broken before bringing reinforcements, did you?
이런 것쯤은 괜찮아.
I don't mind losing them.
사진만 멀쩡한.
As long as the photo is fine.
직접
The
눈앞에서
damage they
느껴보니까
left is pretty severe now that I'm seeing it firsthand. I mean, like, did you see those machines? They were literally just rocks on sticks that would just smash into things. Of course the damage is severe.
자칫하면 연구원들까지 모조리
Could have gotten all the
죽을 뻔했을
researchers killed if things went wrong.
네, 그렇기
Indeed,
때문이라도
which is why we must eliminate them and reclaim the facility they've occupied as soon as possible.
어째서?
Why then does K-Corp not provide assistance? Clearly it's because they don't want the general public to know that such a thing happened in the nest, don't you think? There was a raging fireball literally in the middle of the day. People have a pretty good idea.
그 일은 무고의 깃털이 엮였으니.
Well, I may concede on that matter as innocent feathers were involved. This concerns researchers, a laboratory directly affiliated with the way.
연고지와 연계되어
It's
있음.
evidence that they wanted to remain discreet that much, don't you think?
아무튼 그래서
Anyway,
말이죠.
how to bring a generous supply of regenerative ampules for you all to use. That should be a good time to depart, right?
동랑 씨.
We're going on a picnic, Dong Rang. You gonna be okay?
네.
No problem. Seeing in battle made me all the more reassured about accompanying you.
참고로 저희를
Just so you know, the technology our manager Dante uses on a different level compared to K-Corp's ampules. Rather than regenerate, it restores. Therefore, observing it won't provide much insight that can be applied to K-Corp's singularity or regenerative ampules.
치료가 아닌.
Restoration, not healing. Huh?
설마 단테 씨의 능력을 보고
You trying to copy Dante's ability like what that shady Boris Vita chick? The words you use are so hard to say. That shady Boris Vita chicken guy tried with his rival? I wouldn't do such a thing. I'm not the kind of person to cram down food that I know I can't digest.
당신 같은 경우는
It has to be common practice for someone like you to send capable underlings to do the fighting for you, and yet you insist on being on the front.
싶은 건가?
Are you that hungry for a meal?
아니요. 그곳엔
No, it's that I left.
미처 챙기지
A number of
못하여
things I couldn't take with me in time.
연속 3년
Like the photo commemorating my third consecutive year of winning the Excellence Award, the plaque of appreciation from K-Corp, the photo taken to celebrate my lab's expansion, and what else was there, Semjo? Classified documents concerning the research there. So it's more that you wanted to gain back the medals you had.
아 맞다.
Oh right, that too.
빼먹었네요.
You really did just barely manage to escape there, huh?
동랑 저 자식은
I guarantee you that nerd Dongrang has never swung a fist in his life. He's too carefree, at least for some fixers like me.
슈렌느 씨,
With your department going as well,
이번 작전에
I don't see how you
성공한다고
could benefit from the success of this operation.
동료 셋이 죽었어.
3 of my coworkers died in their last attack.
이득이랑 손해만
I lost too much to care about
따지면서
interests and
나도 많은 거
benefits.
잃었다는
슈렌느 씨.
Ashreen.
그렇다면 저
In that
해결사분들
case, will it be correct to assume the payment for the fixers will be handled by your department?
아,
You just can't stop being such an irritating bunch. I mean, like, you brought them. It's kind of you that did it.
탈환해야 할 로보토미 지부는
The
이곳에서
Bonby
멀지
Corp
않은
branch
위치에
we must
있습니다.
reclaim isn't too far from here.
다 같이
Let's head there
이동하시죠.
together.
아,
I was hoping I could get a ride on your bus. What a shame.
다음에
I'll secure you an
태워드리겠습니다.
opportunity next time. Let's get moving for now. It's a bus. Just because it eats people doesn't make it special.
누구
You think you are to decide that? The mission felt particularly tumultuous.
그래서 말이야.
Then you see, I put the chips and declared like this. Oh, you're. How many times are you gonna relive this in this one section?
아,
I want to stop hearing it. It's giving me nausea.
생겼다고.
역시 제
Nothing like head shake poker at J Corp's casinos. Those people who sit at the slot machines all day, they're all morons. They're like $1 billion in debt.
뭐야? 슬롯 머신에
What, you mean there's something up with the machines?
이건
This is something I haven't told anyone else, you see?
잠깐. 좀 더 자세히
Gotta
말해봐.
explain in more detail. Things are lively this time around.
마음.
DLI. He says she doesn't like it, whispered Sinclair. I'm glad he knows. I whispered back to him saying, I know. You whispered as a clock. This is very interesting. And hello so I try to say hello and also at the same time I just went hello so. This game is very known for killing off every character I come to like, unfortunately. At least I have a plushie of a chicken. A raw chicken. And this game makes me talk so much. There is so much monologuing right now, and here's more! The group remained consistently noisy until the moment we arrived. Only in tranquility can art bloom in its full grace. There's always gonna be a snobby jerk on any team.
동감이다.
I don't even think what she's... Wait, was what she said that insulting? I don't know. I've read so many things. I must agree, I can't tell if they're here to handle requests or hang out. They loosen up too easily.
하지만 적어도
There's one fortunate thing, however, so we won't encounter any abnormalities here. I feel like you're lying. Why does this person keep talking to me?
사실 처음에
To tell you the truth, the first encounter with abnormalities was a series of shocking revelations.
참 하이브리드했다구나.
It was hybrid, so to speak. When I've been able to conceive such a concept as developing a new source of energy in the human conscience.
이제
Yeah.
평범하고
I believe that the so widespread and standard, what was again, right, the age of humanity, is coming to an end. Now is the age of the superior minds. Not many realize this with their hearts yet.
그걸 마음으로 깨달아.
What's an age of humanity?
그러니 당신들이
You have no idea how glad I was to have you on board. Some one-sided conversation that was. Much worse than the ones I have with Virgilius. Was it even a conversation if one of us never communicated their thoughts to the other? I hear some movement. Yeah, I hear a lot of it. Like, I'm pretty sure all of us heard the massive clanking of a metal suit. I think you're the only one here who has to keep his mouth shut. Oh yeah, this wonderful scene of my friend melting because she got shot with an injection. What good times those were. Oh, that's not good. Well, at least only one of us is struggling.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
There's no way you're rolling none of them! Come on, man! You're one of the 3 carries! You can't be losing like that! You're all losing. You guys cannot be letting Maraca Boy outshine you. Also, why do you just hate rodeo right now? Oh, good, you're struggling again. Don't use your red move at least. So I'm gonna need that for later.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Please win. Oh, I don't even know how many fights there are.
너무 쉽잖아.
That's one down. I do a few unlucky scuffles. 2. Okay, I should be fine. Why do they just coordinate attack all the time? Okay, try to get some energy for her so that you can actually hit them.
장화.
Because her only using Rip really is not helpful. Yeah, it should do at least some damage. Another one of them is down. Please take you out. Excellent. Alright, that did not do much damage. Neither did that. Alright, one of you remains, but you've got so many things on you. Aim true, gain 3 points. I'm gonna try to keep my red ones to activate passives on a higher hit. I'm gonna activate one now because it's fine. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. No, not that. I'm gonna force her to dodge because I don't want her to waste her energy. Because both those attacks are the same one.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
And this thing's gonna go down anyway.
빠졌으면
Now, if Rodiak could stop getting blasted, that would be wonderful.
당신의 물로
There we go.
소란이 줄었네요.
Alright. That fixes her stagger. Mind whip. Now we can hit him hard. Swap to that. Now their passive activates, or at least 3 of them.
당신의 물로
And goodbye. Oh, she even wins this. Excellent. Apparently one of my passives is actually giving me attack ups. Another machine is almost down. This should either take it out or get really close.
다음은 어디요?
I don't have any bullets left. Oh, there goes most of them. No, Baraka boy! They don't do much for damage. Oh, hey. Oh, look at all these attacks. I've got no ammo left. Can I Mind Whip again? Yes, I can.
머리통을
Activate some more passives. This should be the end. I don't think they're going to be able to fight back. There we go.
소란이 줄었네요.
Should be only the 2 of them. Oh, now only 1 of them. And it's staggered.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Oof, these things are getting really close to leveling me.
아,
I don't see any terrorists, just their robots of mass destruction.
안심해.
Relax, I brought plenty of regenerative ampules so those murder machines can rampage all they want. Why are you here? You're not supposed to be. An ominous noise buzzed from the stopped machines.
자, 다들
Alright, all, you hear me? Melted machine. I got pretty mad thinking you might have thought we ran off, so I'm sending you a message verbally.
이제부터 중요한
I'm about to tell you something real important, so listen up. What was that?
긴장감을
A pause to rouse tension, good. You don't say that out loud.
바로 너희는
It's that you are.
너희는
You're a bunch of worthless worms!
그래, 바로 그거야.
Yeah, that's right, you're just worms!
너희는
Give me a break, those little ears are a load of nonsense.
집중하고 있었.
Gregor approached the speaker with a grumble, scratching the back of his head. Wait! After playing the voice, the machine suddenly starts to heat up and inflate. And Gregor just exploded.
기계의 온도가 비정상적으로 상승하며
The machine is heating to unnatural degrees, its components expanding.
그런
It really is. That's a telltale sign of an imminent explosion.
전조 증상이죠.
맞아요.
Indeed, and that means... Get away from that damn machine! Can he not hear us right now? Let's go click Gregor away from the machine. Really roughly, from what I can hear. Let's use what little time they had to place traps like this.
함정까지 정성스럽게 설정.
Their dedication is
존경스럽네요.
admirable. I'm praying to see the
이렇게 된 거
mastermind behind this.
설계자 얼굴을 꼭
Are all researchers like that? It doesn't feel like the time for admiration.
숙명이죠.
Such is our fate. They never change the background loading screen through all these. It's always like the same special scene that happened.
전류가 너무 강하게 방출되었어요.
I don't even know what happened. Did Heathcliff or Gregor explode? Are they alive? Did I have to return the clock? The branch facility, we ran into the same machines we saw at K-Corp. Instead of terrorists, for some reason these machines are playing a strange voice that calls us worms when we destroy them. Awesome. Ooh, you know what? I can do a quick 10 pull. Because why not? I can also probably do a free 1 pull. Because also why not? Is it gonna be lame? It was lame. Thanks, Gregor. I can do a 10. Maybe I'll get lucky. Didn't get super lucky.
그래.
Oh, you have a mechanical arm. Nice to meet you. Got a screw to spare? Well, at least I got some of him. Did I actually just got like a bunch of basic ones. That's sad. Return. I would love to get his rhino form. That would be amazing. But I don't see that happening probably anytime soon. I did not. Let me click the other thing, please. Where are you? Creamer. Thanks. I waited that whole time to figure out the special word it gave me was creamer. Back to the unchanging. We traded that one, so Technology Liberation Alliance.
빨리 시작하시죠.
Wonder how much longer I can go before they start just blasting me. Hello, robots. 2 waves. Yeah, some of my weaker characters are already just perma struggling. Being 10 levels down probably doesn't help. No, stop trying to make her kill herself, please.
내 앞을 막을 자는
At least one of them
없어.
is like always unopposed, so he doesn't have to worry about just losing.
자,
자.
Herodias still wins sometimes. Except for that time. Don't look at that time. Oh, really? He actually beat her back? Only did 6 damage. There we go. That should be good. Quick suppression should have this guy gone.
날 뛰어보라고.
She'll leave room. Hit the other guys. I should be staggering them now.
맛이 있는데?
Ah, I shouldn't get an opportunity.
약해 빠져서는
It's only the one left. Oh, that actually hit him pretty good. Just to make sure I don't use any moves I don't want to. I know I did that before.
전투에 임하겠어. 소란이 줄었네요.
Okay. Oh, they're actually looking all suited up. We have enough charge, good. We're passive, use our mind flay. Oh, you are struggling, you are hopeless.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Did he not dodge that? Oh, he actually dodged most of those hits. That's annoying. No! Dang it. Let's hope we should get rid of a few of his coins.
약해 빠져서는
Ow! Oh, she's done. Okay, well, I staggered one of them, so they're missing a machine. It's down. You don't have anything I can use. We can mind play again at least. Yellow would be a better combo.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Yeah, Morocco Boy is obviously not winning. Alright, that thing's down. Oh, and I'm out of bullets too. Hey, you actually won that. I don't care if he doesn't win that. It was a defensive move. Alright, I've taken out 2 of their machines. Can you do a rip space? You can. Excellent. The best I can do there.
박살내주마.
Come on, stagger it.
당신은 물론
There we go.
터졌군요.
And this thing won't be able to dodge all of rip space.
다음은
Ooh, it
어디요?
goes down. This one's a healthy one. Ooh, hitting it back to back. It won't have bullets to shoot it, but at least this has a knife combo in it.
자. 너무
Okay, you're done. It's just one last one that should be staggered, actually.
너무
Nope, he's
쉽잖아.
dead. I did take out Rhodey in that fight, but she is weak.
기계도
I'm surprised Sinclair's been surviving those fights, even winning some.
폭발하는 거
Will this blow up once it starts? Or once it stops working like the last one? As we suspected, the Holt machine began to play an ominous note. Alright, so this is the second time you killed my machines, right? Let's see. You're a bunch of roaches that do nothing other than just crawl on the floor.
알아도 괜찮아, 괜찮아.
It's okay,
이런
it's
걸로
okay.
울컥하지 마.
Don't let it let you down, Greg. I wasn't feeling anything. So go on and keep crawling like the bugs you are. Do you have like a list of insults that you're just trying to tell to me? Why bother looking up when you'll be spending all your lives on that flat dimension of the surface? Am I right?
파악했다.
I understand now. Once the machines stop functioning, they play a pre-recorded voice clip and explode seconds after.
무슨 의도로
It is unclear what purpose they're meant to serve, but all the machines are equipped with the same mechanisms.
구성되어 있다.
미리 녹음해.
Pre-recorded. Didn't see that one coming. Everyone's making fun of you, eh, buggy bloke? It sure is baffling how the whole world is bending over backward to mock me.
뭐야? 반응이
That's a tame
맛있구나.
reaction. What's wrong with you now? What's the matter, Ishmael? Are you alright?
네,
Yes, I'm just feeling a little
속이
queasy.
조금 크게 신경 쓰지
You don't have
않으셔도
to mind me, I'm fine now.
저 그런데
There's something I've been meaning to ask. What kind of organization is this? Technology Liberation Alliance?
그딴 건 왜 궁금해하는 건가?
Why do you bother asking such questions? What you need to know about them is that it's a terrorist organization with a hollow name. Their values are irrelevant to us.
알아두면
You know what to
도움이
use the
될지도
information might have,
모르잖아요.
Otis.
오티스 씨? 저도 아는 바는 그다지 없습니다.
I know little about them myself. I did hear that someone who used to work in a K-Corp laboratory is now one of the organization's core members.
제가
Though I don't have the
입사하기 전이라
details as this
잘
took place
알지는
before I joined the firm.
그분도 지금의 동랑님처럼
She was an
최우수
outstanding
직원상을
researcher
수여받은
who was once awarded the
연구원이었습니다.
Best Employee Award, much like Mr. Deng Rang is now.
뭐야? 그런 걸
How do you know
네가
that?
어떻게 알아?
우수 직원
I
트로피실에서
saw her name on
이름을
one of the
보았거든요.
plaques in the trophy room. Wouldn't you say it's mandatory for someone of my occupation to remember all the names there?
거긴 왜 자꾸 들여다보는
Why do you
거야?
keep peeking in there anyway?
최우수 직원씩이나 되었던 자가
What could be the reason a highly praised employee decided to join terrorists?
아까 잠깐 보시지
I believe you saw
않았나요?
her once earlier. She was enthusiastically destroying my lab.
딱 저와 슈렌더가
Right around when
있었을
Shrin and I joined the company, she was, well, rather famous within the
회사의
firm.
유명 인사예요. 건너들은 바로는
I heard rumors that she had wanted to
회사
test the
기술의
limits of K-Corp's
시험해보고
technologies.
싶다고 하셨잖아요.
Is that what you all do?
우연히
Then one day,
연구소를
rumors about her
그만두고
leaving the
나서
laboratory spread,
그 종착지가
saying that this is where she ended up.
이곳이라는 말과 함-
Interesting. Was it the person that was so peppy? I think it was. I think that's what he said.
전류가 너무 강하게 방출되었어요.
Alright, well, level 31. That was a level down from
다행이에요.
some of the past levels. That's weird.
기차와 같이 달려나가겠어.
Maybe you recommended 32 because it was a 3-piece fight?
아, 이 복도만
Ah, this
지나면
corridor
될
must be the
거야.
last. Once we're past here, we'll reach the
지구의
edge of the
끝목에
facility.
도달할 수 있어. 그곳까지 무사히
After I retrieve
도착해서
my precious items from
노고운
there, I'll
짐들을
give you the
지키고
ownership
나면
of the golden bow as
말씀드린
promised.
황금가지
찜찜하게 마무리될 것
Feels like this is gonna
같은데
end on a
괜찮은 거야?
rotten note. You gonna be okay with that? Those terrorists really must have run off, seeing how none of them showed up.
계약의 내용은
It was part of the
연구실에
contract to
탄환이
reclaim the
있을 거야.
laboratory.
그래서
par-
누누이 말하지
So I
않았습니까,
kept telling you
동감님?
why you don't draft a contract. You have to be meticulous and calculating, write in a way that favors us.
정신머리로 작성.
Let's get going. Fortunately, I didn't see any killing machines here. However, a couple of unwelcome figures appeared in front of us.
조심하십시오, 관리자님.
Be on guard. Someone is ahead of us. Hyped for Walpurse Knot? I have never heard of that, actually. I don't know what that is. But they aren't holding any weapons.
무기는 소유하지
You may
않았지만
be unarmed, but you're an incredibly weak and fragile civilian.
인간인이지 않습니까?
Thanks, Otis. Thanks.
숫자 계산 안 되니?
Can't you count? You clearly outnumber us by a huge margin. Don't be a baby.
왔니 지렁이들?
Here at last.
그 기계에서
It's
흘러나오는
the same voice
목소리예요.
that played from the machines. It's the same face we saw earlier.
아까
다른 조직원들은
Where are your other members,
어디서
senior researcher? You managed to bring more help in that mess, I see.
그리고
I put away that senior crap. We haven't even known each other for that long. Let me see what's going on.
다 대피했지.
They've all evacuated, and here I am, buying time for them. That's interesting. We thought we stormed in unexpectedly, and you know it in advance and escaped?
어떻게 알고
Maybe it was because of the exploding machines. Crazy thought, but
너네가 지렁이라서 그렇지.
because you're worms. Look at you getting all cocky. You're receiving the best employee award. Raiding here, dare trying to catch us.
혀가 기네.
You got a big mouth. You think you're better than us?
네 말대로 숫자를
You're
봐.
outnumbered like you said. That noggin of yours probably knows you'd better surrender, eh?
내가 항복한다 치자.
Say I do. Clear what you'll do with me. You'll neutralize me and keep me barely alive, curing me with your flaunted regeneration ampules. Rinse and repeat until you get the answers you want.
그럼 저희가 원하는
Sounds like a
답을 한
problem that
번에
could be
내주면
prevented by giving us the answers right away. I'm asking too much.
당연하지.
Of course you are. Unlike you,
고작 주는
we aren't
것만
planning to live like roaches that feed on whatever is provided from above.
자꾸 성질 돋우네.
This is really getting on my nerves.
아, 이제
Whatever,
너가
had
하는
enough
건
of toying with you.
지금 뭐 하는?
Are you trying to...
그래.
That's right, show your curiosity only to what's happening immediately before your eyes. That's how researchers should be. Banner comes with limited time IDs and ego. You'll get them, you won't be able to do till next... Oh. Interesting. Okay, so it's gonna be special characters. Rad. With an ear-piercing noise, the building was engulfed in an explosion. She blew herself up. All that remains is a charred stain. That hurts a lot. Are you alright, Mr. Dogra?
어,
I'm fine. Someone in Dante's party pushed me away as soon as the blast was heard.
절
You know the
믿어주세요.
quiet fellow with intimidating eyes?
그, 저도 구하려고 했습니다.
I was going to do the same, but I was standing too far away.
거리가 살짝
It's the
멀었을
thought that
뿐이고요.
counts, Samjo.
아,
That was close. I forgot you were here. You have done nothing. After taking the impact for others, Dawn and Mirsol had been flung all the way to columns supporting the building, their backbones fully exposed. Dawn, in particular, was impaled on a pillar.
망설임 없이 몸을 던질
Must be the
수
faith that they will
있었던
come back to life at any time that prompted them to jump into danger without hesitation. And also one of them was a hero. The other guy, I don't know.
어떤 마음이나
Not out of any sort of friendship or affinity, isn't that right? No, they probably don't like you that much. Sorry to tell you, but Dawn couldn't give any answers, whether due to her death or the pointed edge stabbing through her mouth. All very viable excuses. Yourself, you were alive? Regret Foss is 3-star, Hook Office Ong Lu is 2-star, and Regret Mirsol. I don't know where Regret is. That sounds interesting. It was my directive to protect the manager, see that the company's mission is accomplished.
역시
That must be it, yes.
편리하네요.
How convenient. You can recover your body without using regeneration amp.
수 있다는 거.
I don't know, the ampules looks handier.
아 맞다.
Right, is Miss Strain alright? And the other fixers?
다른 해결사분들은요.
Boss seems very promising with both the skill 2 and 3 having the ability to be a small man. Ooh! Interesting.
저희는
I have her like the grip Fost one, but I kind of like my characters right now. Only one of them I'm just kind of iffy on. But I want to replace her with the... What was it called? I don't know if it was N Corp or I don't think it was K Corp. The Rhino version. I like those versions. They're my favorite so far.
폭발 충격은
The group blocked the blast for us, so we turned out fine.
그래서
That's why I haven't been taking the ampules. That clock had special powers.
맞습니다.
Indeed. After all, I recruited them after thorough screening and testing. Regret is from an Abno called Forsaken Murder. Ooh. That's interesting. I see. Well, darn, all the ampules I brought are useless now. Oh! For some reason, Shreen lets out a defeated laugh and drops the ampules in her bag to the floor. They're not useless. There's like only like 9 or so of us that can be revived with my clock. The rest of us are doomed without them. It's true, for them, looking at it from a perspective that excludes me, this is certainly a convenient power. Fatal consequences can be reversed, and the only price is me having to bear the pain. Oh, I didn't mean to double click. Is this really fine? And where does this time to rewind come from? Fuckface, stop dawdling about. That yellow-haired blast is dying. Thoroughly ravaged by the blast, his hoof pointed at Dawn. Hurry up and turn it. This hurts an awful lot. Well, it's about to hurt me an awful lot, let me tell you. On it. I miss seeing the animation for that. I actually liked it. Oh, hey, fighting. Alright, let's see what we've got. Oh, this one actually isn't as against me as it usually is. That didn't stop my characters from losing some of their fights, though. You shouldn't be losing your fights, Ishmael. I kind of depend on you. You're kind of who I need to win this. And in a straight jacket who believes his head is folding in forever. And so he smashes his head against the wall. His head does fold in forever? With a metal tube becoming his head. Ha! That guy's got an interesting backstory. I've got energy for it, but this is only the first wave. I don't need to waste it yet. Blast him! That's one down.
지금이 기회인
Oh, that one's barely not staggered. Oh, it's gonna be. There he goes. Alright, you're staggered, you're pretty close. The amount of bullets I'm using isn't great, though. Yeah, I don't want you to waste your energy yet. Nope, this one. There we go. So I'll be able to just go all out on him. Go all out on the next one. He's from Lobotomy Corporation, so we have more info. Oh! I'm already out of ammo. The only thing that sucks about these normal fights is I go through his close ammo so quickly. In the abnormality fights, they last so much longer. That should be fine.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
In just the first round, I'm already out of ammo. Oh, I might have used rip space too soon. That's fine. A bit of damage she'll be able to handle. Excellent, just keep winning. Perfect. Not too much damage, but I didn't honestly need you to do a whole lot. As long as you win the fight. It's not looking great. You mind flay, you can. Once more at least. That.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
This should knock this thing out. Overwhelming damage!
소란이 줄었네요.
Should be able to win at least the first one. Send me the stats. I think I'll be fine. I can check them out later. We'll see if I'm like even around to roll for it. I'm not too worried about missing it because it doesn't sound like one of the ones I'm really looking for, but I'm definitely gonna check it out.
터졌군요.
Okay, one's staggered, one's on a thin line. You two aren't even hurt. Oh my, she just has yellow. She doesn't have charge to use that. He's got no bullets, which is unfortunate. She still can use her big move. You're staggered. So hopefully I can take these guys out before they do too much damage to me. Wasting rip space on a low target is not great. I don't think that staggers just yet. Okay, at least she's mind whipping this one and not like the 2 health one. Full health, straight dead.
죽음으로 참여하라.
I still don't know how you're making that robot bleed, but good on you. He's actually matching me. There we go. You have to stagger. And damage, because you guys are just so low.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
It's going to become a problem very quickly. I'm definitely not getting through the dungeon on this level.
전류가
At least I'm getting some passive
강하게
level ups.
방출되었어요.
Very slowly, but
다행이에요.
it's happening. Just employee 2. We met Ran, who apparently used to work for a K-Corp laboratory. Before we could probably talk with her, she vanished forever, leaving mysterious words, and Shireen looks despondent for whatever reason. Well, that's because she got told her stuff wasn't that helpful.
철의 단죄를.
Really, if we don't already save Lucy for this coming week, it's gonna be a beast. Okay. Sounded like she was gonna be like a really high class character. I don't see many characters with AoE, but to be honest, I haven't used a lot of characters, so that might be why. I just managed to pull some of my favorite characters, so I've just been rocking with them for a while. And even at like one point, because I played when the game was incredibly new, that I paused for a while because there was a long distance between updating the story. That's what I mainly played for. So I actually really like the story of this game. She doesn't even have close to enough energy to pull that move off. Come on, don't lose to the rock on a stick. There we go.
죽음으로 참여하라.
One of them. 2 of them are down.
다음에 머리다.
Let's see. Oh, she can actually use that. Chapter 5 comes the 16th. Yeah, I heard that it was actually coming pretty quickly. I've got to get through this chapter, and this chapter is huge. Like, the biggest it's ever been. The 16th of November is not too far away. Because we're actually very close to being over with October.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Robot.
다음은 어디요?
And now we're on the fight too. Oh, there's 3 waves. Alright, well I'm gonna use some energy on this one, because I'll build up more afterwards. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in a bit of a pickle if I don't.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
I'll be able to build back up the energy. No idea after? Yeah, they probably don't have any idea either. To be honest. Only half health on that one. A max of 36 chapters. That would be a long story. With how much can be told in a chapter? But I guess, like, there's a lot of possibilities in the world. You can do whatever they want. Well, that thing took that hit knowingly well. Alright, one's already down. Still looking pretty good in fights. I won't use any more energy. Do anything else? No, I'll use the blue then.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Oh, that thing's really low. There we go. That's the end of my bullets, so
죽음으로 참여하라.
The Divine Comedy.
죽음으로 참여하라.
Oh yeah, wasn't there something about that? I don't quite remember though. It was a long time ago I heard about it. Oh, all those moves are just the same no matter what. She can use another Mind Whip, so I'd rather do it. Yeah, it's not gonna get me from passive.
정화.
Alright. Wait, what? Why didn't she attack? Why did she pause and not attack? Yeah, I've never read the Divine Comedy, so everything's still a surprise to me. Okay, 3 chapters. Okay. That's actually not that long, is it? Unless there's a lot of like reading in between. Bruno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso.
소란이 줄었네요.
3 chapters doesn't seem like a lot. Like I've read very little in like terms of books, but some of the ones I've like read had closer to 9 to 18. I feel like. But I guess it's just the content in between chapters that kind of depicts whether it's long or not. You have enough for another mind play. That's because I just need him to use his blade. Yeah, it's a lot of taxes. They're only an inferno. Oh yeah, because there's a lot of reference to that in the overview map. Oh, this big guy can really take a beating.
터졌군요.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage on him though.
다음은 어디요?
There we go. Barely not staggered. Oh, this thing isn't even damaged.
자.
Book basically doesn't travel across hell, purgatory, and heaven. Was way to find his own.
너무 쉽.
If we get to heaven in this story, that would actually be crazy. I would love to see that. You should have enough energy, right? Yeah, I got it from last round. Okay, these guys should be finished.
죽음으로 참여하라.
All attacks are hitting this thing. Can't shoot it all, but you get one stab out.
당신이 물려.
There we go.
소란이 줄었네요.
I wonder if there'll be multiple dungeons in this. So they said I'm getting close to the end of this part.
전류가 너무 강하게 방출되었어요.
Best employees 3.
다행이에요.
Oh, looks like more of this.
이단에게 철의 단죄를.
We do 12 chapters per book. Oh, this one's just immediately in another fight. Oh, in 3 waves. Cool. Alright. Struggling, that's fine.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Oh, he just rolled no coins. Don, do not lose. You're a heavy hitter. Morocco Boy can win. You all can win. Remember those words.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Oh, so close. You're not gonna win this, are you? Nope.
약해 빠져서는.
On lost again. There we go. Gonna win that one. Alright, this start is not going well for us. I'm gonna use up like all bullets on this first wave. That's not ideal.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Already have somebody staggered in the first fight.
날 뛰어보고.
Okay, one of them is dead. 2 are dead. That's 3. It's just you, big guy. Or rather, Heathcliff didn't attack first, so I want to save some bullets. He's actually getting in this final fight with no bullets. Or not even this final fight, the second part of it. He's gonna be in the final part with no bullets.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
One bullet in a phase 2. Yeah, gonna use some strong hitting moves.
장화.
It's because I'm already like so behind already.
당신이 물론
He's staggered because I missed a few coins. She finishes him off.
소란이 줄었네요.
Other big boy gets ripped apart.
지금이 기회인 것 같소. 다음은 어디요?
Oh. Oh, she's probably not gonna win that. Oh, she actually did! It eventually lost its roll. Okay, just 2 of you left. It's an opportunity to get some charge back too. Or Dawn just has all yellow, never mind. This is assault attack, has a lot of blade. A fantastic start. I can just stagger them, that'd make this easier too. Although I got through all their attacks, so it should be fine.
머리다.
One staggered. The other one is so close. So annoyingly close. Get rid of all of Dawn's yellow attacks, because I need her to hit harder in the upcoming fights.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
He's actually doing pretty well in this bout. Rodeo usually loses these.
죽음으로 참여하라.
Alright. Okay, 2 big boys. Rodeo's gonna need to use... Deal plus serve some damage. I guess I'll do... No, hold on. Overclock. Can he perform his attack? Yeah. Just because I need them to not... I don't care if they don't deal damage, I need them to win. Very badly, I need them to win.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Free hit, but not too much damage. Oh, you're not blocking this. Oh, foolish of you to even try. Oh, she's gonna stagger before she can even... Oh, no! I thought she was gonna get staggered.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면.
Not much for damage, but I don't care. Yeah, he's not really gonna hit it. But if it wants to not hit me, I'm okay with that. Okay. Pretty good damage. Hit a lot of them there for burn. Excellent, you got to stagger him. One staggered, rest are alive, one's pretty low. Big boys are hardly damaged. You can't use rep space again, unfortunately. You're struggling. I can do this again. Excellent. Oh, that's not good. It's fine. Sometimes you just gotta gamble a little bit. Sometimes that gamble gets you killed, but what could you do? This actually might go pretty terribly for me on this one.
임하겠습니다.
Okay, one of them is broken. I am losing quite a few bouts though.
약해 빠졌어.
Ow! Having him only able to knife is not great. And like, sure, he wins rounds, but he doesn't do much for damage. You should be able to stagger him here, though. Oh, he destroyed him.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Even better. Oh, she lost that immediately. That's her staggered. Two staggers, but they're only going for 2 attacks. These guys are just guarding, which is actually sweet for me. Still no ammo. Use that move again, and that's it.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Oh, one of their only 2 attacks has been stopped. Oh, and the other one's been stopped. Which is actually really good because I would have taken so much damage there if they went all out. There would have been nothing I could do. Oh, that shield absorbed so much of that. Yeah, just bat away at them. Alright, they're going off again. I have enough energy for rip space. No, I'm just barely off. You have more than enough to use that, finally. Yeah, it's
내
gonna be
앞을
better.
막을 자는 없어.
At least if Heathcliff takes a lot of the fights, even if he doesn't do damage, he makes it so the enemy can't defend. Because he's really good at winning these bouts. Even if he doesn't win it, that's fine. Because he can't do much anymore. I'm down on one of them. Perfect. Not too much damage, but we'll chip him down. Okay, the other one's finally dead. Oh, that actually destroyed it.
줄었네요.
Alright, we got a big boy down.
다음에는 머리다.
Oh, so close. Get him.
너무 쉽잖아.
Oof. That one was a much bigger fight. Still lost nobody. Got a little staggered at one point, but that's fine.
다행이네요. 제정신인 동안 끝나서.
Taking 63. Like, comparatively, how much damage I deal to how much I take is insane. Because if I take anywhere close to 565, anybody who took it is just dead. They're gone. Traitor. Glaring at Shreen out of stops on the way, having made some kind of conclusion. Couldn't begin to guess what it could be, so decided to stay and listen.
이게
Somebody a traitor on her side? Did she hire them?
실했네.
Shreen, you've got shrapnel wounds. Are you sure you don't want to use an ampule? I'm fine. That Shreen fella, she's looking kind of blank-faced. Is she okay? Blank-faced. Of course not. She couldn't be so carefree.
이로써 분명해졌고
This makes it evident.
테러범들은 진작에
The terrorists long since made their leave. All that's left were bloodthirsty murderers, hell-bent on killing us.
내 쪽에선 판단을 끝내.
I've made my judgment. What do you think? Oh, this nudged your head a mere salt.
그 판단에 동의한다.
I agree with it.
무슨
What are you two
하시는
talking
거예요,
about?
두 분?
이곳에 배신자가 있다.
There's a traitor in our ranks. No doubt remains in the matter.
상황. 우리가 출발했을 때부터
Thanks to the spy that our course and plans were leaked from the moment we departed.
추후 더
To
많은
prevent further
피해를
damage,
막기
it was right to dispose of them here and
이
now.
자리에서
Traitor. I blankly watched as he brought up a concept foreign to me.
우리 중에는 가능성이 드물 테니
As it's unlikely to be one of us, the rational course of action is to suspect your institute's lackey.
작전은 취소해야 합니다.
This mission must be abandoned. Measure to allow ourselves to be involved in this nonsense is...
불쾌합니다.
I'm impulsed by your accusation. Are you seriously
저희를
suspecting?
의심하시는 겁니까?
I can assure you that we trust each other better than you people who haven't been in the same firm for a year. Samjo argued, flashings of light furiously bouncing off his glasses.
아니에요, 삼조. 충분히 그럴
No,
듯한
their
과정이에요.
hypothesis sounds plausible.
나
I would have
같아도
said the
그렇게
same.
말했을 거예요. 당신들
You have something
뭔가
to say,
생각이
don't you?
있는 것이죠, 동랑님.
Mr. Dangrang.
저 해결사 집단
That group of fixers haven't used regeneration ampules a single time since they came
번도
here.
사용하지 않더군.
Yeah, not helpful.
제정신이 박힌
Any
전투원이라면
sane combatant would kill to have those.
어디서라도 쓰려-
한 가지 더 있다.
There is one more thing.
란이라는 자와
When we
마주쳤을
encountered Ran,
저들만이
they were
일정거리를
distancing
두려는
themselves from her in advance.
폭발할
The only explanation,
사전에 알고
they knew there would be an
있다고
explosion.
볼 수밖에.
아이쿠.
제가 유독 직감이
Oh
뛰어난
bother, why not
편이라면
consider the
왜
possibility
아무
that my
생각을 안 하시나요?
intuition is just that keen?
얘들이랑 저랑은
What if we weren't using the
유독
ampules
뛰어나게
because these
건강한
buddies and I
체질이라
are built
제
healthy?
생에
I brought a truth
혹시
tablet
몰라
just in
가져온
case. I believe you if you
진실의
testify the
약한
same after taking it.
실례야? 그 빨간 거?
Truth tablet, that red thing? How can I take that suspicious looking drug?
너희는 선택의 여지가
Sorry,
없는 거
did you have a
아니야?
choice here? How strange, if I were you, I would take the tablet, or make more desperate excuses.
나라면 먹도 죄다 수틀린 것
You're
마냥
so
의심을
gladly
지우기
squandering your
위해서
chances
거치는
to
게.
clear yourselves of
나
suspicion.
죽여주세요.
Almost like you're asking to be killed.
아니면
Or did you decide to kill us all and get away with it?
연구원이라서 논문이나
I thought a researcher's
쓸
job was
줄
writing
알았는데.
papers, and you're out here writing fiction, you deranged maniac.
쓰고 있는
Nico raised his weapon and pointed it at us.
공주에 몰리면
Showing your true selves now that you're cornered, eh?
슬롯 머신
I even taught you my secret to winning at the slot machines. This is how you return the favor?
하는 거예요?
Well, you're planning to kill us, so... yeah. Ah, so my fight's with you. And I'm guessing the tablets she brought were the ones that turned you to goo. Let's say, make anything of this. This fight might be extremely hard. I'll have like chainsaw thing. Oof, won that in the end. That was tough. Alright, that one not so much. Didn't stagger him yet though.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
You got staggered. Only one, unfortunately. But my attacks are ranking up. Slowly but surely. Don't mind whip.
머리통
That would be bad. Shouldn't get it off. This should?
지금이 기회인
Yeah.
것 같소.
Lots of damage. Enough to overstagger. I knocked that one. You have one health left, really? A lot of the same attacks there. That should finish you off.
다음은 어디요? 다음은 어디요?
I weirdly had like no animations for either of them, but okay.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
They just kind of run away. This is the final battle. Oh, you don't even... Oh, it's like a grabbing thing that's also a chainsaw. I see. Well, you're gonna be a little powerful. But I can now pull out. But you don't even have enough energy to pull it off. How? Oh well.
깡총!
Well, at least this guy's gonna get hurt.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Bye bye. Oh, I knocked out another one. Two of them immediately defeated. Use it now? Yes, you can. That'll give me a few passes to use as well. I let's use that one. You are about to be deep fried, my friend. Ah, one health. Bye.
소란이 줄었네요.
It's just you. You're not actually that powerful. Kind of surprising. Because you're about to have everybody to beat the crap out of you.
날
And now you're staggered too.
미단이 휘청거리는
There we go.
너무 쉽잖아.
None of them die, they just run away.
이게 바로 소위 말하는 엘리트. 나
Wish I got a bit more XP, but I got very little. Traitor 2. Out of Samir Soul claimed that there's a traitor in our group. Nico from Rose Panner Workshop denied the accusation, but the suspicion wasn't without reason. The sinners were now confronting the people they were talking with mere moments ago. This one is an outsider turning against us, but it made me wonder how long our bond could last.
이단에게 철의 단죄를.
Give me a second. I think we need to call a timeout. That'd be the sardine I ate this morning. My stomach is aching.
대장님,
Pause.
그런 건 없어.
No such thing. Sink is up next.
슈렌네 씨.
Shireen.
슈.
She what?
슈렌네 씨가
Shireen told
말해줬어요.
us something while we were in here. Don't ever use regeneration ampules no matter what. Because they're the ones that turn you to goo. Saying that aloud is breaching the contract you dold. That's so. Shireen told you that.
왜?
Why?
몰라요.
I don't know. She said we'll see in due time.
뭐.
Well, we have the simplest way to find out, don't we? After fiddling with her regeneration ampule in his hand, Dangrong made a sudden move. He quickly jabbed the ampule into the unguarded Fixer's body like a dagger. The Fixer tried to remove the ampule, but its content had already entered the system. Why do you look so surprised? What happens if the ampule is injected? This is weird. The Fixer's limbs began to twist in strange angles. Then something started protruding through the flesh. Collapsed on the floor, the Fixer tried to yell something, but failed to make any sound.
이거 나만 익숙한
Is it
모습.
just me, or is this awfully familiar?
설마.
I don't think he's the only one who remembers that bug den, do you? Resembling larvae or snails? Oh dear.
그만하자. 내가 너무
Stop here, I dragged too many people into this.
뭐 돈에 혹해서 온 건.
Well, that was my decision to take the deal for the money.
아,
Deary me, should have gone on a bigger spree yesterday if I knew it would come to this.
한탕 좀.
Am I fighting both of them now? Ah, yeah, still fighting them. Alright. Round 2, let's
내
go.
앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Are you even gonna survive this? Oh, barely. Now he's already staggered. He's doomed for the next round.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Oh, I didn't stagger him. 2 got staggered at least. Should make for some pretty easy
내
knockouts.
앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Took a bit of damage there. Unfortunately, didn't apply a lot of damage. There we go. 2 left, 1 staggered. Yeah, one of them is about to take a whole lot of damage.
머리통을 박살내주마.
This guy's actually gonna get staggered after this one.
이단이 휘청거리는군.
All attacks are just free now.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
소란이
Let's
줄었네요.
see. Nah. Wait, it's not even them. It's just more actual fixers. Oh well. I have the energy for that, right? I don't actually. Oh wait, no, this is quick suppression. I still, for some reason, don't have the energy to use her other move, which I find weird. Thought I was using a lot of her blue attacks. I guess not.
날 뛰어보라고. 날
Oh,
뛰어보라고.
it's a bit overkill on him, but oh well. No strong opponents are in this, so it'll be fine. Yeah, thresholds are actually really close together. Oh, you are so doomed.
당신은 물려 터졌군요.
One shot. Okay, one's staggered, one is one hit away from being staggered too.
임하겠습니다.
죽음으로 참여하라.
당신은 물려
Hey,
소란이 줄었네요.
fight was way easier.
근육이 신나서 날뛰는 건 더 해줄 거 없어? 난 이제
What
시작인데.
was that one? Oh, 31, 33. Interesting. I'm 31 again. It's real that Shreen and Rose Panner workshop fixes were in cahoots with the enemy. Before we could ask the reason, one of the fixers melted down after a forced injection of regeneration ampule. Wasn't that supposed to heal the body? For now we have Nico and the remaining fixers to deal with. Didn't I already kicked like the crap out of him though. I don't know why I still have to face him. He literally only lost. Oh well.
이단에게 철의 단죄를.
Another battle with these guys. Oh, one of our attacks have actually been struggling. Don't lose your fights. Come on. I shouldn't take much for damage, but still. Not supposed to lose.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Very unlucky with the coins there. There we go.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Oh, and then he just flicks over to Dawn, murdering somebody. We'll be struggling because she has no energy. Makes sense.
내
Go
앞을
like
막을
that.
자는 없어.
I think we're doing pretty well.
씹는 맛이 있는데. 날 뛰어보라고.
Ooh, nice.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
다음은 어디요?
Wait, I used Rip Space? I didn't even mean to. Whoops! Oh well, it's fine. I have enough energy for one Mind Flay. Dash, not Rip Space.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Very strong start. He actually took it pretty well though.
정신이 물러 터졌군요.
At least she got rid of a coin. Takes less damage. Why do they have so many free attacks? Alright, this one's a stronger hitting one. There we go. Actually, I find that really weird that they just hit for free. Should stagger him too. Okay, so that's 4 staggers. Only one of them's able to hit. Well, that's why. They just have a ton of moves for no reason. You got no bullets left. She can't do another Mind Flay, unfortunately. Dawn can use that, though.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Yeah, it's a one down. Oh, that's such a waste of Rip Space.
다음은 어디요?
Oh, you have 1 health left and you're in panic. That is damage. Yep.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
A lot of extra fights. Saying that they have a lot of
근육이 신나서
just
날뛰는
story
건
parts and a lot of
더 해줄
just
거 없어?
fight parts
난 이제 시작인데.
instead of both. Trader 4.
기차와 같이 달려나가겠소.
I didn't look at the level for this one. I don't know if it's like much higher. Oh, now they're working with the robots. Ah, interesting. She doesn't have power. I don't know why I'm even considering it. That one's hopeless. Dang it. Not the best of damage to start. Dawn, they like all lost. That's not great. Oh, do not mind flight. Do not.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Okay, should have a better chance on this round. Okay, or just roll like no coins.
날 뛰어보라고.
Oof. And then no coins. At least she couldn't lose it.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Uses assault. There we go.
한창.
I think this might actually.
날 뛰어보라고.
Yeah, it does actually take him out.
자,
들었네요.
Okay, one of them. Should stagger you as well.
기회인 것 같소.
Oh, so close to taking him out. Robot's still got a lot of health left, though. No, I don't want to waste moves that I could be easy. Thank you for the follow, Katharu. Hello. I am overwhelmingly underleveled, but still somehow winning. I don't know how some of these guys are actually winning their fights. Hello. I love the clock. It's honestly one of the most... What am the word I'm looking for? Unique characters I've seen. I love the story in this game. It's so good. That cooking battle, one of my favorite scenes. Why do you move so slowly towards him? Come on. I still wonder if there's gonna be only one dungeon or two. What just happened? She slapped him so hard with the mace, the whole game broke for a second.
정신이 물러 터졌군요.
Okay, that's one that's history. One's staggered, one's almost there, and then we got Big Boy over here. Bad attack is hopeless, let's not try it. Can you use that again? You can. Excellent. Can you use yours? You cannot. I shouldn't need it. Can't throw forward dungeon? I think that was it. Or there was a giant mutated chicken.
날 뛰어보라고.
And I've just been told that the next chapter comes out on the 16th of November, which isn't too far away.
소란이 줄었네요.
Hey, those guys are all done. That's just Big Boy over here. Why is your stagger so far down? Tomorrow's a limited banner. Really? And new event. I didn't know it was tomorrow. I was told a little bit about it not too long ago. I thought it was later though. I didn't realize it was tomorrow.
앞을 막을 자는 없어. 다음은 어디요?
So wait for it and see what it is. New event sounds interesting. I tried that because I haven't played this game for like a long time. I had a part where after I finished the third dungeon, because there's no more story, I stopped for like a couple months, maybe like half a year. And then, so when I came back, everything was so new. It's October 16th, 26th. Oh, interesting. I wonder if it's a Halloween one. When I came back and saw this Refraction Railway, I thought, oh, this is just a way to get easy items. This thing kicked the crap out of me the first time I tried it. I fought a doll and I just got slammed. The event is Walpuggers. Where do they get these names? I honestly want to know. I'm almost out of energy. And I want to use most of my Ink of Fallon modules to get XP. I'm so behind. Oh, it's taking its sweet time. Creator 5. It's level 33 and I'm going at it with like some level 22s. At least some of my characters are still decent leveled, but most of them are 28. Well, this is the last energy I have, so let's give it a shot. I could probably do it. It'll be fine. I really need Heathcliff to have more bullets. Okay, only 2 waves. This should be easy. Nah, do not start with that move. That'll kill me. There we go. I would have been doomed immediately if I started with that. Bye. Alright, at least nobody randomly lost their starting one for just no reason. I know you guys are stronger than that. You shouldn't lose. I remember going into RR2 blind. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. When a doll with a bunch of paper things on it beat the crap out of me one by one. So that made me learn that I have to have other characters ready, not just my main team. And I need to be a lot higher of a level. That's one of those side things meant for people that... Yeah, the talisman puppet. That's the guy that came at me. Oh, this guy's back. Or girl, I don't actually know. 2 of those. Actually, these hit harder, I think. I just need to hit them. You should be able to perform rip space. Yep. And passive.
박살내주마.
The puppet talisman with all those weird poses. Yeah. It also, even with just its normal moves, like, I was just really underleveled. Because I'm still underleveled for this, but this isn't a hard boss fight yet. Oh, I actually won that. I knocked him very far back. As long as I can take out his allies, I can just destroy him with many moves. There we go. Oh, rip space on him? That's such a waste. Oh well. Oh, and he's close out of bullets. At least only 1 remains of an ally. You perform it again? Not quite yet. You can perform a mind play, however. Probably again on the 2nd round. Yeah, that's gonna make that guy easy to knock out. Oh, never mind. It's a 2nd move. Oh, someone should knock him out, but that'd be a lot of damage. Is it called This'll Be Wobbly? And do 100 moves after grinding it for 3 days straight? Wow. That's a lot. This game is a lot of fun, though. It wasn't a fun experience. Yeah, I can definitely see that. This game could definitely be full of pain. Like, I tried the... What was it? The 3rd map boss, 10 levels down, like my whole team 10 levels down. I had to throw in a whole lot of strategy to beat him, or beat her, because it was the grip girl. I can flay again, right? Yep. And I can rip space? Yes, I can. Excellent. I had to use Mirsol's ego, where he lowers the attack of the opponent. And because of how my team works, I had an ego up every round. But I actually managed to do it. Also learn the hard way, don't make that boss bleed, or they will kick the crap out of you. Because I made her bleed like turn 1, because I had those characters on my team, and she just one-shot me. It was just over immediately. Learn to read what that boss did on that fight. Red line. But unfortunately, I'm all out of energy. I've made it about halfway through. So I'm gonna call this a pretty good stopping part, because I haven't eaten today, or have I even drinking today. My throat is very dry, and I don't want to keep reading things, because they are throwing monologues at me. At least now they gave me a bit of time with a bunch of fights, with like no talking. Like all of this traitor part has just been fights, fights, and fights. But oh boy was the beginning just monologues. They wouldn't shut up. And I had to read everything. But if you like the stream, VOD will be on my YouTube. Stream 3 times a week, Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, all at 10:30 Pacific Daylight Time. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.